do. Are we live? I don't know. Don't know. Come on. Yeah. Right. Quickly mute that. There we go. Alrighty. We should be live. Should be live. Hopefully people can see me. I don't know. Hello, Dusty. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I sound a bit like Raphael Scrapper saying that, don't I? Welcome. First live. Hopefully this is going to go successful. Hopefully there won't be too many glitches along the way. Hello, Ali Mac. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope everyone else is doing well. So just let us roll for a little bit, for a second or so. Don't want to jump on things too quickly, but I hope everyone's doing well, not getting too bored. I'm trying not to get too bored. So as you can tell, this is my first live, and it's also going to be the big announcement of what the YouTube channel name is going to be. Housework, what's that? Never heard of that, Dusty. Never heard of that. Okie dokes. So, the big question, obviously, we got the whole, I did the video that made it look like I was going to do a big announcement. Kind of a bit of a trek on you all. So, what is the new channel name gonna be? Well, there's an easy solution to explain what that's going to be. I don't think we're going to fill up much more than what we are now. So let's screen share this and show you my new intro. It's pretty cool, actually. Come on, how do I do this? Ah, there we go. That's how you do it. Eee. Whoa, that looks horrendous, doesn't it? Yep, that's right. So the new channel name is officially going to be Scotty Daniel. May sound a bit random, but actually my middle name is Daniel, so it makes sense. To me, it does anyway. I can stop hiding that now. I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro even. That's not an outro, it's an intro. If that's an outro, then that's a bit of a weird outro. So I actually get all my music from SoundCloud, so that's pretty cool. I'm kind of getting bored sat up here on my own, so I'm going to chuck the link out, see if anybody wants to come up. There's an order. I think. So, yeah. Sir Scotty. I've never been called a sir.
Surprise!
Hello!
Well, congratulations. You've got StreamYard working.
Yep, that's always a good start.
2 seconds. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just in for my lunch, mate. So I thought I'd nip in and say hello.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's always a good start figuring out how to work StreamYard.
You'll need it when your career.
Something like that.
How's
Yeah.
Sparky?
Hello, Al. How are you today?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh,
Windy, yeah. Does up here anyway.
Windy, I don't want to know your personal business.
No,
No, you
outside.
Let's not talk about beans now. Come on.
No, I don't. Well, I do eat beans. I eat beans with sausages and that. But
Hello, everyone
I don't
in
have
chat.
beans today.
I thought I'd surprise you before I could put anything in the chat. I thought I'd surprise you. Oh.
Yeah, it's actually quite a nice surprise.
I've just had a bacon butty, don't worry.
Ooh.
I just had sausage and egg. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got a grill thing there behind me, and it's called the Ninja Grill. 2 minutes, it takes to make crispy bacon.
Ooh.
Aye.
So, that's my chat up and running. Hello, Dirt Rider. Hello, Dusty. Anybody else in the chat? Hello. I'll put you out onto my circle, Scotty. So you've got StreamYards now. So
Yeah.
oh dear. So what have you been doing besides StreamYards this morning?
I've pretty much, well, I watched Chris Reardon's show this morning. I was actually awake in time for it.
Yeah, I saw you in it.
Yeah, that's a miracle. I'm usually asleep
Yeah.
or half asleep anyway.
I watch it every morning, that one. So
Yeah.
I've been ripping bits off my car.
Yeah,
I'm
besides
still
that,
ripping bits off my car.
I had a neighbour that came round just to check on me and Mum, see if we needed any shopping done or anything,
In fact,
which was quite nice.
that's what somebody did for me as well. Somebody came to see if I needed milk and bread.
yeah, well, we got my father-in-law come this morning. He rang up. He said, "What do you need?" I told him I want some rape seed oil. He got grape seed oil.
Oh, tasty.
You can't use it. You can't use it for what I use it for. You see, you can't use it. It's a shame now. But anyway, got everything I wanted. So, and then my sister-in-law is going to come on Friday to get the basics. But I've got a delivery of fresh bread and fresh everything coming on Friday or Saturday. Fresh cream cakes, sausages, and all sorts. So, yes.
I don't eat cream cakes or things like that. I don't bother or anything like that.
We're in lockdown. I'm going to look like a Michelin man when I finish, but I'll get it off later.
I reckon I burnt 2 stone off this morning.
If you're riding in the car, you ride in the car. That's fine.
No, I'm hitting it with a 14-pound hammer.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
wow.
worked. So I've achieved what I've set out to do. So it's all good.
Definitely good.
That is.
Hey, Dirt Rider, AGP Garden Services, Dusty. I spoke to Dusty already, I think. I did. Yes, because I told Snobby that his music is rubbish. I don't like Snobby's band music. What's he doing? Turning into Mick Moores. I know he likes Mick, but I mean, come on.
I think you just
What I
did it
found
to
on lots of YouTube videos, I think Snobby's videos, mixed with everything, brilliant. The one thing I cannot stand is when you start the video and the music's too loud and your speakers are going boom.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
Oh, no.
I've been guilty of doing that. I'm
music
not
down,
gonna lie. I have been guilty of having my intro music way too loud in the past.
well,
It's a
you've got a troublemaker in
Yeah.
channel.
Hello,
Got-
Edward Thomas.
You've got a troublemaker, Scotty in channel. It's called
I know.
Edward.
Oh, Edward's all right, man.
I know he is. I'm going to put in his chains. Yeah.
I like Edward. Edward makes me laugh when I feel
Aye,
sad.
he does. He does.
Oh, yeah, it's a good laugh.
I'm just waiting for the breaking news to come on the TV. So this
Oh,
afternoon.
man. No, here, I'm watching. Here, what's on my telly? Emmerdale from
Classic Emmerdale.
1990 something.
I have never, ever watched a soap in my life, and I don't.
My wife
This-
watches soaps,
Oh.
My,
not me.
Yeah, my missus can watch this. Watch it. I've got no problems, but she watch them. I don't watch them. I listen to TikTok mostly and YouTube.
I'm on YouTube mainly.
I like
Yeah,
TikTok.
YouTube, Netflix, and Farmflix.
Fine.
Probably
I've got a what's it called? I've got Amazon Fire Stick. I've got Netflix on the telly. I've got the Now TV thing. I've got a whole heap of stuff, but I never watch it. It's Tina that watches all that. You know, I'm just never. It's not my sort of thing. You know, I'm too busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Now TV for
I'm on
upstairs.
people's panel.
Now TV upstairs. We've got downstairs. We've got the Fire Stick for the TV. So I can put my computer on the TV, and that's it really. And we've got Skybox doing the free channels, and that's it. I don't want to. I just don't need anything else. But the problem is, you see, at the moment there seems to be a lot of it. Oh, hello, Dara. Blimey,
Hey,
Dara.
right there.
What's
How's
happened
it
to your
going?
forehead?
How's it going?
Hi, Hi, Sparky.
I don't say.
Hi,
What's happened to
Spotty.
his forehead? What's happened to his forehead?
Hello.
It's because
What's happening
hot.
with your forehead, Dirt Rider?
Got a hat on.
What have you done to it?
I got pillow head, man. I got
No,
it
you
bad.
You've got something written across your forehead. You've got some writing. What has happened to you?
He's
I can't see
winding you up, Dirt Rider. He's pulling your
Actually,
leg,
I do
yanking-
have one.
yanking your chain.
I do actually have one farm simulator, but I got that off my friend. Funny enough.
Oh, I'll tell you, I had to go get a battery yesterday.
Yep.
Is she worth it?
I thought
Is she
you
worth
would.
it?
What was it? $145.
Aye.
Was she worth it?
Guaranteed to start though.
Yeah, the battery was 6 years old.
Aye. Yeah, it did
Yeah.
well. They only normally last about 3-4 years. They don't last long now.
I put one of them chargers on there that you plug in the wall and it keeps it charged.
Ah, yeah, I know what you mean. You get the solar power ones as well, eh? I've seen them. They
Yeah.
look all right.
One of them trickle chargers. I can't think of the name of it now.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Dirt Rider.
Yeah.
Do you like my mowers?
Your mowers.
In my avatar.
What avatar? I'm
The
looking right
picture.
at you right now. There isn't no avatar there.
You don't see that picture, no?
No, I see you.
You see me? Well,
Yeah.
the camera's off.
It's on. Now, Sparky, you see him too, don't you?
Yep.
See?
It's a good job you don't see me. I'm covered in oil.
What? Baby oil?
No.
I
called
see it,
double
Ollie.
poop.
It looks, your avatar's neat.
No, that's I'm going to do something to that yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do to it yet. Eh? I'm hoping they're still in the same place, and they haven't been chucked in the crusher.
Blimey. I was watching Colin Phil's, because Fuzzballer we call him. He's on a moment. He wants to do the world record challenge for 180 miles an hour on a scooter, mobility scooter.
Hi. That sounds
He
fun.
does come up with some wacky ideas. It's brilliant.
So he's got 8 weeks now, and he's working with Discovery to do it. 8 weeks. So
Cool.
Wow.
180 miles an hour, 200 miles tops. That'd be 80 start. Jet engines. Get to the shops quicker.
Suppose. I'm watching. I sent a. Did you watch that? Tech. The video I sent you the other day. The boys putting a motorbike in. Dirt Rider.
I've watched that many videos, and my brain fried. I watched that
Did
many
you watch
videos.
that one I sent you the other day? The three wheeler
Yeah.
with the motorbike
Yeah.
engine.
I've seen
pretty
I've seen a
cool,
lot of
man.
videos. So,
He's
yeah,
pretty cool, him, man.
that's it. Yeah, I've got it here. Yeah, I've watched that one. I've watched that many videos. It's like can't keep up.
Oh, I know the feeling. Don't worry about it. No, I'm working on the Passat, Edward. No, the Audi. The Audi hasn't started yet. Well, it does start, but I haven't started working on it.
Yeah, there's a difference between that, really, isn't there?
Aye. I'm in no hurry, yeah. I've already got like one car's on the road, so I can use that car, eh? So I'm not really in any hurry, yeah. Yeah, I can do the other one at my leisure, if you know what I'm saying, eh? We're on the telly.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
They're on the
Hello,
telly.
Dusty.
We're
Look at
famous.
Scotty. Look how big.
His Wi-Fi always plays up. I don't know what he does with it.
It's because it jumps to his phone Wi-Fi and his house Wi-Fi, I believe. It's really weird, eh? Sometimes it works perfect, and other times it doesn't work at all, eh? Strange, the internet, innit? Now we've got Scotty.
That's scary.
Now we've got Scotty. Now we've got Dick.
Damn, what? Jeez. I look ugly on there. Jesus, man. Yeah,
Yep.
most wanted.
All right. I'll send you that picture, Dirty
You got 'em,
Ryan,
Bob.
okay?
Oh.
Okay. What you do, Sussex?
Yeah, my cat's across there and the cat's across there. So what
I've seen
animals
that-
have you got then, Scotty?
I've got one dog, one cat, 2 leopard geckos,
All
and
that stuff.
6 bearded dragons.
Does a bearded
But-
dragon move then? Does it walk?
Yeah,
Lizards are cool.
yeah.
We used to find hundreds of them when I was younger, right? We used to go and cut the moor there, like Pete, and the wee lizards, man. You used to see them running about. And the last time I was there with Tina, right, and she's like, "Oh, what's that lizard?" And I was like, "Well, just a common old garden Scottish lizard. I don't know what they call it. Like, it won't touch you. It won't bite you or anything. It just eats worms and stuff."
I
Tina
used
was
to have a
really scared of
chameleon
it.
as well.
It was tiny, and Tina was scared of it. I thought it was
Probably a
funny,
newt
but
or something.
Tina didn't. No, I don't think it's newts. They're actual lizards. I can't mind what they're called. There's a Gaelic name for them, but I don't. I hear, I don't know the
Yeah.
English. I'll ask my mom. She'll know, right? Because we used to get them in the rocks and that as well, Scott. Yeah.
All right.
They're quite mad. These things, like, they don't hurt you, like, they're harmless.
Just
But they
pretty
look
fat.
really cool, eh?
Al farting. Okay, in private chat. Al's farting again, is he?
I know. That's Dirt Rider.
Aye.
It's
So
John.
how
It's
do you-
John Ladd that does the farting.
No, it's Steve Worley when I'm on the Worleys in the morning. Scotty, so how you finding then the StreamYards?
Yeah, it's pretty smooth once you figure it out.
Mm,
Took me a couple of practice
Okay.
attempts on my
Yeah.
channel, which is dead basically. Just
Hmm.
had it privately listed so I
Yeah.
could test it out, check out it would actually.
Yeah.
That's what I did initially. I just put it into a private and then ran a private test, watched it back myself and thought, "Oh, that looks okay, yeah,"
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
went from there with Snobby and Raffle Scrapper and I believe Jimmy C's help. I seem to be doing okay with it now, like.
Hmm.
But I use a different browser. I use Firefox for all my YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
I noticed that with Firefox you can't play music through it, but if you use Chrome, you can play music through it.
Yeah.
I noticed that one night when me and Tina were sat on it, we're waiting to go live, right? And I said to Tina, "Can you hear the music I'm listening to?" And she was like, "Yes, you better stop it before you go live. You'll get a copyright." So it was quite funny that she could actually hear the music.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a nice day up here, but it's really windy. Yeah.
It's supposed to snow anytime now.
Well, it was down. It was down to 3 degrees here last night. But the temperature is about 15 degrees centigrade right now. So it's nice and warm. It's like I should be fishing.
Yeah, it's like the perfect weather to be out, really, isn't it? But it's like,
Well, I am sort of, but just not right now.
Well, the only thing I'm missing at the moment is traveling, going traveling in the UK. It's a shame at the moment, but we'll get there in the end of it.
oh yeah.
My brother
exactly.
just sent me a photo of a couple of lambs. He's got a set of triplets.
Did you put butter with it? Did you put butter with it?
Eh?
You still got a couple of lambs?
No,
You
they've
put
just
butter
been
with them?
born, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm saying you put a bit of butter with
They're
it.
only
Bit of,
babies, man. You can't eat babies.
I know, but just trying to get the joke out. You know what I mean?
There's no meat on them yet.
I know. But it was a bloody Chris. What's his name? Not Lee Evans. One of the Evans jokes a few years back. You know what I mean?
Dirt Riders Day is dull.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's still early in the morning there. Eh?
What did I do?
Your day
Not a lot.
is dull. What did you do? Was that your dinner?
That was here the other night's dinner.
Aye. I thought it was your dinner.
That's it.
It's 9:20 in the morning.
Yikes.
That time has been and gone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've seen that. That means I've seen that time twice today.
Tell them what my dad did today.
Yeah, what done it? What
I
done that?
if I see that time, I'll see it again tonight, right? And I'll be like, I've seen it 3 times in one day. Something wrong there. I've been staying up too long or something.
Scotty probably already seen it too.
Actually, I was awake at that time, so yeah.
I was up at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. So,
Funny enough,
yeah.
I actually woke up around 7 o'clock this morning because my phone decided it wanted to do an update. So I was like, why not? So I let my phone do an update.
I don't get up at that time in the morning.
I don't know why I was awake at 7. I honestly don't. For some bizarre reason.
I don't get up
was
till about 8
around
o'clock.
7 and I was like, ugh. So this is not a time to be awake, but my phone wants to update, so I'll just let it.
I've got automatic one on mine. So
It's a very random time to be awake as well. I don't know why I'm awake at this time, but it was what it was.
yeah. I gotta say something funny right now. I was in Morrison's the other day. Just got in there like a normal customer, and this was so funny. Right, we went round the aisles, and the lady kept pointing to us. You go down this aisle to get to that checkout across there. I thought it'd be quicker to go to this checkout here because I'm stood here. No, because you've got to go use social distancing. I said, there's nobody down here. There's nobody in the queues. Well, okay, so I went down the aisles, and there's about 12 people down there. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Okay, thinking, no, they're out of my way. They're all about that way. Went round the corner, come out the bottom, and there was this old guy who stood there, person telling people, wait here and get shouted across. There's 5 tills free. 5 tills free. I'm like, are you? And then this 21-year-old security guard, Jobby Worthy, come looking around. And I was like, if he starts looking at me, I'm just going to say something because I don't like people following me. And I certainly don't like people looking at me like gone wrong. I'm like, I don't like that.
I get followed all the times in shops. I don't know why,
You are a guilty person.
It's because see the shop I go to, my mate works in it, right? So he's probably told them I'm a shoplifter. Follow that boy.
There was, what was it? There was 2 people running the counter at the auto parts store yesterday. And I took the battery in and set it on the counter. And then I moved back because they got X's on the floor. I moved back to an X on the floor, but I moved back to the second X.
Was she any good? On second X? Was she any good?
That was terrible.
Let me think. No, I've been married 3 times, Scotty. Hold on. Let me think about this.
Oh, bad jokes.
Yes, she was.
Eh.
I had to think about it for a minute.
Oh dear. Yes, the missus
Nice day.
the missus is in the background. Don't worry. The other half.
Is that the best half or worst?
On a Monday to Friday, she's okay. Saturday and Sunday, yeah,
We're just picking, Joe.
You know, I mean, that's the way to do it.
Nah, the only place I can get car parts up here, Dirt Riders, from Euro Car Parts. They'll deliver it to my house, but everywhere else is shut. It's really hard to get parts up here just now. Problems. There's only a few garages that are open, and the garages that are open, right, they're charging 3 times what they would charge normally. Solve that.
You can order the parts online the way I did the battery. I ordered
That's
it.
what I did.
And then you can go to the store and they'll bring it out to you too.
Nah, here they'll just bring it straight to me. They'll deliver it straight to my door. Drop off at the door.
Wow, I wish they'd do that here. But you gotta pay for it.
It's got to be over. It's got to be over 20 quid or something, I think. But not like like if I bought something for £10, they wouldn't deliver it.
Yeah.
But if I buy something that's going to cost 20 quid, then they'll deliver it.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I bought. See, this is a stupid thing, right? I bought what? Now, I normally, right, when you buy a set of wipers, you get a set, right? You get 2 different types of wipers, right? You get one small one and one big one, or in this case, 121 and 119.
Yeah.
But not with Euro Car Parts. You get 2 21s, right? Okay.
What?
Exactly. You explain that one to me.
It's not like the olden times anymore. These newer cars have different size windshield wipers.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's ones that got 3. The one on the back, on the hatch.
Yep.
And that's a different size. You got 3 different sizes.
So I was able to change one wiper. I can't change the other one. It won't fit.
Yeah.
I had Edward. I did have videos, but I've took them all down because of a certain person. And until I get it all sorted out after the lockdown, I will be sorting it all out. It's just everyone knows about what's happened, so yeah.
Screw them, Sparky. Screw them.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I have. I've just done so. I've got my videos in playlists and everything ready to go. It's just a matter of timing.
Must have got Volkswagen over the road.
I'm just doing some chicken wings at the moment, marinating.
Well, Scotty, how's the mower going?
Hey, yeah. Parts hard to get.
Nope. Edward, you're right.
Like, I thought I'd sorted it out, went to get it, it sold, and there isn't any other ones available. So,
that could be a problem.
Exactly.
Do you know anybody online that has parts, Scotty?
I'm gonna ask in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, see if anybody knows.
That might be an idea. That's what I was going to suggest there just now. Ask on Facebook, because there's a few groups that I'm in, Scotty, on Facebook. Like, maybe Mick Moore's knows somebody too. I think he's on Facebook groups as well.
Recommended. So,
aye. If it's car parts or stuff like that, I can usually help with that. But at the moment, I can't. I can't even get my own parts. I'm gonna have to order them from Germany.
exactly.
Everything for that Audi, I've got to order from Germany. Yeah.
I mean, if push comes to shove, when it comes to the mower, I can always put it on a back burner for a little while just to get my head straight from it, because it's been pretty much non-stop since getting it that I've been working on.
But the good part, Scotty, is that you videotaped it. You know that? And then you'll remember where some of the parts are too.
Most of it, yeah.
You can
always remember that too. You still got a video of it.
Yeah. exactly.
You can always take a break from it, Scotty, and do something else. Here, I don't work on cars all the time, mate. I work on all sorts of different things, you know.
Exactly.
Sometimes cars do my head in, right?
If you wouldn't be on there, I would take that stuff.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
But
I
always
mean.
make,
Atco does test
always
your
remember
patience
to
a
do
lot.
it. It's to be fun. Don't
Yeah.
make
Oh, I-
it,
Here,
don't
start right
don't
here.
make it a
It's
chore.
fun, all right.
Exactly.
Well, it keeps your
I
brain
had
thinking.
great fun
Though.
today.
We should get Al to do the inner tube thing when he changes his tires over, puts a flamethrower inside. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, a bit lighter fluid.
Yeah.
I can do tires behind, man, with levers, eh?
I know that, but you can have a bit of a
I've
laugh.
got
You know what I
levers
mean?
and all that.
See your
I
eyebrows.
hear
sing-
I did a tire like that, man.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Who's calling you now?
Someone's calling you.
I'm just been watching TikTok thing. I already got into that about a few weeks ago, and a friend of mine sent me one. My God, some of the TikTok stuff I've seen is like lunatic.
Oh,
yeah.
some of it
The
is
stuff people
funny
come
and
up with.
some of it is just a bit weird, eh?
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
So what on you kind of question people's sanity outside of this whole situation going on at the
Yeah.
moment, let alone now. It's getting even worse now. It's like, ugh.
To be fair, it's not too bad for me because, like, out here's a big square, eh? My neighbour on the other side of me's never out anyway. She's blind and deaf, so I see the caterer goes in now and again, and that's it. My other neighbours, they're sound. Don't see them out. They go out their back garden, well, I've only seen today. I think the only person I've seen was a postman. And the postman, he didn't come anywhere near me. He was at somebody else's house. So, like driving about on a Sunday, that's what it's like up here, which is quite unusual for this time of the year, considering it's quite busy up here normally at this time of the year.
Well, there was a major problem in not just this town, but a load of little towns around us. People are sneaking down from Scotland and from Wales and the rest of it down here to the where the caravan, where the caravanettes, as they call it, and the police police pulled one over a family, and they was claiming to go to the beaches and that. They got turned round literally and sent back all the way back.
Yeah.
It's mad. So,
Yeah.
Is it the same way there, Scotty, where you live?
Well, I'm not really near any tourist attractions, really. I mean, our major tourist attraction really is a monument, and currently that thing looks like a spaceship about to launch because it is covered in scaffolding, because they're doing very overdue restoring of it, doing a lot of restoration work on it.
I live about 10 minutes
years.
from Loch Ness.
It's costing a lot of money, put it that way.
See, we've got like the tours up here. They got them down the Loch Ness, and if they don't get back to work, like they're going to end up getting out of business, So then you've got there's a lot of B&Bs in the street. I live on this street. There's down towards the because I'm only 10 minutes walk from the town and like 10 minutes drive from a loch, so I'm kind of slap bang in the middle, I'm also on the north side of the river as well, So there's a lot of B&Bs, because we're only 10 minutes from the town. And a lot of these businesses, they'll just go bankrupt there. But what can you do?
this is the one. That's the one I was on about. A caravan turned over in the middle of the road, and he's been jailed.
Hi.
Drinking cider. Drinking cider. He was drinking cider apparently, and he decided to travel down because he run out.
Oh, sorry about changing the subject. How's that good-looking mom of yours, Scotty?
My mum's doing all right.
I like her. She's funny. She is cool.
Yeah, she's doing all right.
Good.
I think at the moment she's trying to prevent the cat from meowing at her because the cat just meows constantly.
No, my cat does that. I know what you mean. My cat's sleeping just
Stomach-driven.
now, so it's good.
Stomach-driven cat, put it that way. Don't matter if she's eating food, she still wants food.
Yeah, ours is the same.
Oh, wait.
Ours is
That's
Sorry,
pretty
go
much
Dogs
the same
do
as
the
mine.
same
Yeah.
thing. Mooch.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
They're always
they
waiting
come
for food.
upstairs about 5 o'clock in the morning, bang on my door, literally turn round, and they literally use the paw like this, like a rabbit. And then I know which one it is. I come
Yeah.
outside, and
Well,
then this
my
one
old
comes up,
cats-
finds there's no food, sits there till I get downstairs. The
I'll
little
send you a picture of my door, my living room door, because when I'm in my bed, right, and I get up in the morning, the cat has scratched the living heck out the door,
Yep.
You know, it's
If
got
we leave
no,
this place, we've got to go and buy
it's got no
Yeah.
varnish on it at all, and
Well,
it's not
my old
because
cat
it's
figured
not
out a
because she's
doorbell.
starving or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feed my cat quite regularly, but it's like that she wants company, You know, that's all it is. If we open the door, she'll come through and jump on top of the bed. You know, it's like,
So-
get up. What are you doing sleeping? You shouldn't be sleeping.
Yeah, well, my old cat's figured out how to ring the doorbell.
Aye.
I had one that figured out how to ring the doorbell. We had one cat. She was actually night blind, so she could not see at all in the dark.
Yeah.
Scared the living heck out of my cousin
Yeah.
because he was staying over, and she decided to climb on top of him and was like literally staring at my cousin. And he woke up to his cat staring at him. He's like, "What on earth is this cat doing?" It's like, she does that. We didn't know at the time that she was night blind. Then we found out. It's like, you know why she stares into a blank abyss? She can't see.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell. The one we've got is Poppy. She's okay, but she's got the loudest little meow you'll ever in your lifetime. And literally, you can hear it from down here to up there. No issues. But if she doesn't get fed on a spot on time, she will go nuts at you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tabby's fine.
I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee with you, Scotty, and then I better get back to what I'm doing. Otherwise it'll never get done.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's not that I've left tools lying out and stuff there. I came in for my lunch, and then you went live, and I thought, right, okay, I'll go there while I'm having my lunch, and it's taking a wee bit longer than I'm just getting a bit lazy in my old age.
I'm not saying a
That's
word.
all it is. It's just laziness. I should have done this. I should have done this weeks ago, but I didn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of find time for it, really, isn't it?
Well, I knew it was going to be a pain in the neck, so I just thought,
Well,
well, I'll
today,
leave it.
yeah.
I'll leave it. And then it was like, oh, well, now it's making that much noise. I better sort it.
Blimey.
Yeah. It's not like I can go very far. I can only go 2 miles from my house with a car. So
Yeah.
it's like I could live with the noise, but now it's got to the stage where I can't live with the noise anymore. And plus, if the police pull me over, they might tell me that my car is not roadworthy. That's the word.
Yeah.
Roadworthy.
That might be a bit of a pain in the neck.
Might be slightly a bit of an issue, yeah.
I do try to stay on the right side of the law,
That guy who bought a fire engines on the internet as well. I've been watching past few weeks. He's just finally got it all done, and he went across a bridge and he didn't pay any tolls. Apparently, because it said fire engine on it, he doesn't pay tolls, which is quite surprising. So that's what you should get your driving license, Scotty, and go and buy a fire engine. You should be doing vlogs in there. You know what I mean?
He's got no vlogs in his name now, though.
Yeah, the vlogs is going from.
The vlogs is gone.
That's
It's not
it.
there.
I'll still probably do like the occasional one, but you know, the whole purpose of getting rid of it, one was because I jumped on the bandwagon of daily vlogs, although I never did the regular vlog.
Lloyd's network's down. Yeah, Lloyd's down.
And it just kind of makes it sound like it's just one basic thing, and no, I don't want that anymore.
But what it is, just put something up that you think that's really neat, and everybody, they'll like it.
Exactly.
Mm.
I just use my name, and then I've got the mechanical bit stuck on the side, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that because I am a mechanic, yeah. You know, so
Yeah.
and most of the stuff on my channel is, you know, I think I probably, and to be fair, including my lives, yeah. Most of the stuff is cars, although I do have a section of gaming stuff, and I do have a section of like pictures and that about here, you know, places I've been where I videoed, and you know that other people might find interesting. Yeah, it's maybe because I see it all the time. It's not so beautiful to me, but you know, to other people, it's
You look like
wow.
Scotty. No hands.
Yeah.
He keeps smashing
No
his
fingers.
fingers.
Oh yeah. I'm all scratched up from it. Got
Hey,
scratches all
don't
over
worry,
me.
we've all been there.
You do.
You'll did you
Didn't they done that
many a
for the
time.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Still
leave that.
running
shit.
games.
Ollie would probably
You know,
leave
it
some
says-
of his wrench slips in, but he usually follows it with, you know how bad your potty mouth was, Scotty? Ollie's probably got a worse potty mouth when his wrench slips.
Yes, I will admit that. I've had years
Don't
of
worry.
experience.
You were calm. I would have thrown the wrench far as I could have seen it. Then I got mad because I had to go find it.
See, if I was doing that, I'd probably land a dog turd now in my luck. But great.
one of my videos, I think I took 12 minutes out of it because you wouldn't have been able to understand a word of it. Right? So, there you go. It's me just getting mad,
I know.
and shouting at something, as if that's going to make it come off, you know?
I've been there.
Yeah, I've edited bits of that out with the Atco, to be fair.
Yeah, it happens, man. I mean, I've been doing this for years. I've been working on cars for years, right? Since I was, about 14, right? And I've worked in various different garages, right? But I like working for myself, right? Because I don't get, what's the word?
You don't get told what.
I don't get told. No one tells me that I have to do anything first thing in the morning, right?
Exactly.
Okay?
You take your time and do your own thing.
Exactly. Tina says, I take my time and I do it in my own time. The job gets done. Maybe it doesn't.
Done properly.
It gets done properly, but it maybe doesn't get done sort of.
The time scale they want it
I know.
It's done properly.
Aye.
But that's everything.
So
I do that too.
So that
Yeah.
means 8
Yeah.
weeks these thing down.
See,
So they're saying that the lockdown will stay on for the 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 weeks more. So I'm talking to Mrs. We've got the news on.
Are you gonna buy? Are you still looking for the Reliant?
I've already sorted it. I've already got one. Luckily,
Cool.
I'm looking at the moment. It's about 2 hours away. Well, I was
Aye.
trying to organise it before this flipping lockdown thing. I'm just watching the news about this one. This is the Newsnet. It's just saying that the
Sparky, what
government.
year is that?
I've
I've got no idea until I get over there because there's no number plate on the front of it, and it's like
Yeah,
I said,
okay.
I need to work on it.
Yeah.
Because some of them older ones, man, they'd run forever.
Yeah, they do. I prefer a rubber Reliant. It's no electrics, no electronics, then, is there? Hardly at
There-
all. No computer.
Because those are one of them ones long as you
No,
kept the
we couldn't.
oil changed and everything, and if it was to leak, just keep oil in it. You know what? It would run forever.
All you need is a 10 mil spanner and a 13 mil spanner hammer, and that'll make it
What's
go
that?
for Robert Reliant.
Yeah.
13 mil, and that's it really with a
10
hammer.
mil.
10
Yeah,
mil
10
and
mil.
13, yeah. That's all you'll need to get it going. And a good hammer.
I've had 3 of them, man.
So,
I've had 3 of them, man. The newest one I had, I think, was a Sea Red, yeah. Rialto, but I had a problem with the radius arm on the front of it.
Uh-huh.
That had a galvanized chassis. It was an 850cc. Most of the switches and all that came out of the British Leyland cars, which was pretty cool, because we had rakes and British Leyland stuff, so we could just swap the switches over and stuff like that. But I did the clutch in it. I did the steering box in it. I did various things to it, and then I just wrote it off. I went round a corner just a bit too far. And
Did you do it, Jeremy Clarkson? Way on the side.
Yes, kinda. And the battery came out, right? The battery fell out of it. So I picked the battery back up. I put the battery inside it, and I tried to start it, but it didn't start. I think there was too much oil in the head. I think that was the problem.
You always have that problem.
It was upside down. It rolled about 3. I don't know if it rolled 3 times. I can't really remember. I just got out. I remember
You're
lifting the
closing
battery,
your eyes and not counting.
and trying to start it, but it was knackered. Like, I've still got bits of it, because obviously it lay in my uncle's garage for weeks, and I ripped parts off it, and then I know he's got one, because he's got a Rover P6 as well, They've got like a couple of old cars, really old cars, in the garage. They haven't done them up, right? They've just left them in the state that they were in, you know. And then they kind of look good. They look as if they would go on the road and all that. But see, if you were to really look at them, there's like so many things wrong with them that they would never go back on the road, you know. But I suppose it's nice to look at them. They're inside, so they're never going to deteriorate any more than they have.
Well,
You could just buy. You could buy X taxis like what I've got right now. That's a gingerbread man. Tasty.
He bit his head off.
Drinking coffee.
Oh no!
You are cruel, Sparky. You bit his head off.
The buttons off first, not the goddamn button.
Could at least took an arm or a leg first, where you could at least a cookie could watch you eat him.
His wife gave him
That's Edward. I just want to answer Edward. That's what I prefer the kitten and the fox, because they have 4 wheels, or the scimitar. That's even better because it's got 4 wheels too, right? But the scimitar had a big V6 in it, I believe, an Essex V6, I think. And they were quite fast. Looks a bit like a Jensen Interceptor, but it's not. It's a Reliant. Really nice looking car. Made of fiberglass.
Yeah, definitely. One of my
Just light.
favourite things in the world is gingerbread.
I thought you were going to say fiberglass.
Oh, fiberglass.
One of the favorite things in the world. What? Fiberglass. You don't like fiberglass. It's light.
You're going to kill
You don't
Dirt
have to
Rider
weld
off in a minute.
fiberglass.
You're going to kill Dirt Rider off in a minute.
Nah, I'm will kill Dirt Rider off. Don't worry about that. He's okay. He looks good to me.
Yeah. When me and Ollie talk, most of the time, if we're talking to each other, we can't get a word in edgewise.
No, because we both just start talking, innit?
Because when me and Ollie talk on the phone, it's funny though. We're sitting there talk over each other.
Aye. It's usually we talk about things that, that interest us. We're talking about an engine or something,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we have a
interesting
good
to
time.
both of us. No, it was when Edward said about the having a wheel less. And well, they made cars that had an extra wheel. Well, not an extra wheel. Well, they don't really have a wheel less, Edward, either, because you get a spare.
Mm.
So technically, you've got 4 wheels, right? But you can only use 3.
3 is attached, yeah.
Yeah, I like bomb bug as well. The old bomb bugs.
Aye, they're nice too. But that's just basically the same running gear and everything. I'm on a. I don't know if you're on it yourself. I'm on a Facebook site for them. I don't know. I've been there for a long time. I'm on a lot of Facebook sites. I don't really use Facebook, but I'm on a lot of sites.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an admin on a few of them. You see.
I'm on an admin one for the doorbell, for Ring doorbell.
Aye. I know what you mean.
The best thing I ever bought was a Ring doorbell and the Hive system.
Yeah.
The doorbell.
I don't need that. I don't need that system. Do you know why, Sparky?
Why?
If I turn round and look right, I can see people approaching my front door.
Oh,
So, my house is. I've got. It's only a 2-bedroom bungalow.
Mum, really.
Whoops.
Yep, Edward, you're right. Edward will speak to me on his phone, right? But won't come up on a panel with me, and speak to me. That's terrible. I think that's shocking, Edward.
Jesus Christ, that's mad. That old guy, Captain Tom's Moore, 100th.
Yeah, I've seen that this morning. Fair play to him.
People, I really do hope he goes to the right people.
I've seen.
You're right, Edward. That is true. Me and Ollie is on the phone most of the time an hour or more.
Aye. That's nice. I sat on the phone at my mate for 3 hours.
Oh, do you?
Aye. Well, and these times, right? In these strange times, there's not much choice, right? The guy can't come and see me, so I've got to speak to him somehow. So I just do FaceTime.
I know my ear gets tired after a while.
Well, that is true. I just put it on hands-free,
Yeah.
Hands-free, or if I'm sitting at the computer, it's even easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what type of car would you like, Scotty?
I don't know really, because obviously I have to think of something that's got enough size in the boot for to get Mum's wheelchair in and everything.
An estate car.
Oh yeah, so along
Yes.
those lines.
Yep, I know that because my granny's in a wheelchair and that, mate. So I know what kind of car you need. An estate car.
Yeah.
Or one of that C-Maxes, They're quite good as well.
Explain that to me.
Yeah.
What kind of car is that?
Like my Audi. It's got a big boot.
Okay.
Got rollers. Sorry, I thought it was a police van, but it's my neighbour.
Ollie was getting ready to run. Run, Ollie, run.
I know.
You're panicking, Ollie.
Nah, because what they're doing is they come round like the estate and they're looking for the kids, because the kids aren't meant to be out and that. So sometimes you see them, they come in. They shouldn't really, because it's private. They're not really meant to come in here, Not unless anybody in here's phoned them, because it's private. Not that there's any trespass laws in Scotland. So remember that next time you're in Scotland. As long as you shut the gate behind you, you're fine.
Yes.
Just don't go in the field with a bull, okay? That's not a good idea.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Or if you want to
It's
see
not.
the blue, don't wear
Unless you want to run really fast and get outran.
I've been there, Ollie.
Here.
Went and looked at a
Suzuki,
car.
they're cool.
Was that a truck? Went and looked at an old truck, and the farmer said, "Well, stay away from my bull. He's out there." What was that? Was that truck? That 68 or 69? Yeah, I was looking at a truck, and he says, "Watch that bull. He's kind of ornery." So we get out there, and I'm looking at this truck. I'm trying to look at this truck, but I'm eyeballing that bull. I never even looked at the friggin' truck. I was scared half to death of that bull. I was sitting there looking at it, and I keep the bull in between me and the truck all the time. And I was walking around watching the bull. I wasn't even looking at the truck. And I said,
know that
"You know what, mister? When that bull is somewhere else, I'll look at this truck. I'm too nervous right now. I'm a leaving."
when I was younger, well, obviously my dad kept cows. My dad had cows and that. We had two bulls. We had Highland cows, and we had, like, I don't know what they were. They were meat cows, right? As far as I'm concerned, right? You ate them, right? We had a Jersey cow too. We had a cow for milk. That was more a pet, right? Which we just kept for milk, right? But the bull that we had, I mean, you wouldn't go in a field with him. You wouldn't, unless he was in the crush, you wouldn't go near him, man. You know. And then like the Highland cow, the Highland bull, he would eat out your hand. You know, he was just so soft compared to the other one. You know, but it was I know that like the bull, the other bull we had was a Simmental crossed with something else, and it was a bit mad there. It had grown up on our farm, so it had grown up with us, and that, and I don't know, maybe we tormented it when we were younger or something. maybe that's what we did to it.
I've done it too. Not
Well,
good.
hang on a second. I don't know. Here, you know how when you get weird, dodgy text messages and you wonder who they come from? I got one of them.
I get one every day. It's called The Wife.
No, this is from somebody complaining.
I get
Saying
weird.
there are somebody.
Barky, you're going to sleep with your one eye open around Joe. You better watch it.
I keep
I've
getting
got
like,
a phone.
very-
This phone, right? For WhatsApp. I've got 2 WhatsApp accounts, which is fantastic. So this phone takes 2 WhatsApp accounts, so it's easier.
Don't worry, I call my phone the wife checker anyway. So she checks on me and I check on her out throughout the day.
As you say, WhatsApp, WhatsApp goes
I
off.
like that dirt rider, mate.
Jeez, my friend's washed his
Heck, I
dog.
could be in the next room and she'll text me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that with Tina. I send Tina a message like, turn the kettle on.
Yeah.
No, the best one is I went to the bathroom and took a picture of what I'd done and sent it to her. And she didn't like that. She was mad. Oh,
Dirt
she was
rider.
mad. She didn't think it was funny. She hit me.
Here. I hope you put the blanket back on that morning.
No, it didn't. It's still out there with it off. And that's the same way the 4-wheeler has the blanket off too. So I'm not putting it up.
So
No.
are you in lockdown, Debt Rider? Are you in lockdown still? Where you are?
Here in the U.S., it's kind of messed up. I think it is the way they're doing it because
Right.
you can still go to the stores and everything, but they want you to wear a mask
Yeah.
and sanitize and everything, do the same thing. But you can still go to the store. My wife's still working,
Mm.
and that was the first time I was out. When was that? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday when I went and got that battery. That was the first time I drove in like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Well, I've just been watching Newsnet, and Newsnet scientists predict today, they announced about 4:30, we're going to stay in for another 8 weeks of lockdown, which is stupid.
They're saying it here too.
I'm going to get some beers at the weekend and have a barbecue if the weather's
Oh.
nice.
To tell you that, Ollie, liquor stores here, my wife has to call in
And get
to
beer.
the liquor store, order it, and pay for it. And
Aye.
then when she gets there, she calls them, and then they come and put it in your vehicle, and that's
Dirt
it.
rider. Do you know what John Ladd does?
What?
He works in the beer aisle in the shop. I think I'm safe.
He does what?
He works in the
He works in Tesco.
aisle, right? that sells all the drink, right? So if I need drink,
no wonder why you like him, Ollie.
if I need drink, I just go, John, can you get me? And he will. So he's a good
See,
guy.
no wonder why you like him as a friend, Ollie. See?
He's a good guy.
I don't drink, you see, but if I want a loaf of bread, I've got to bake
Well,
a
like the
full
beer.
Subway, right? If I want a fresh loaf of bread, I just ring up and get a loaf of bread delivered from the oven.
Aye.
Yeah.
But the only
No,
problem is, there's one problem, and I'll show you what it is. How the fuck do you put this in the freezer when you got a small freezer?
Cut it up in a little bits.
Your great difficulty.
That
Cut it
is
in the
true.
bits.
Your great
What's so
difficulty. That's
bad?
how you do it.
What's so bad? Bread goes bad so fast if you don't eat it.
Yeah, well,
If you
that'll
don't
last,
eat it, aye.
that'll last us a
But-
week anyway.
Scotty,
Well-
you're gluten free, yeah? So you don't
Yeah.
eat bread, eh? You don't eat bread.
Gluten-free bread I eat.
Gluten free bread. I've never
It's
tried
a
that.
lot smaller
What does
than
it
that.
taste like?
Believe me, about that big.
My wife's eating some diet like that. I don't know what it is.
It just tastes like normal bread.
She don't eat no bread.
Most of the
stuff
time,
like
yeah. There is.
I have problems with bread myself. I can't take full wholemeal bread because it gives me really, really bad indigestion.
Yeah.
I've been like that for years. I can't take milk because I'm lactose intolerant. I still eat things like Toblerone when I shouldn't, but you know, it just upsets my tummy.
Yeah.
It's like if I got to live with an upset tummy the next day after eating half a Toblerone, I think I could do it. It's a bit like if I
Yeah.
drink eight bottles of beer. I shouldn't really do it, but sometimes I do.
That was bad timing with unmuting then.
Well, Scotty, I'm going to have to go. Sparky, Ollie,
Yeah,
because
that's
my
fine.
phone.
Yeah, you-
No
my
problem,
phone-
Dirt Rider, mate.
Hey, I'll still be in the chat, but my phone's getting really hot being on this.
That's what mine does. Mine eats the battery. Yeah, I noticed that
Yeah,
when I
and
come on
that's
the
what
stream
mine's
yards
doing
on my
right
phone. it
now.
eats
But
the
I'll be in the
battery, yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scotty, for letting me up.
That's
Well,
all right.
I'm gonna finish I'll finish my coffee with you, Scotty, right? And then once I finished it, I've got about
Then when you
3
get time,
mouthfuls
Scotty,
left.
tell your mom hi.
Will do.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Dirt Rider.
Take it easy, Dirt Rider.
No, I'm gonna finish this. Like I say, I've got about a third of a cup of coffee to drink. I'm gonna finish this. Then I've got 4 bolts to take out, and I'll have relieved the whole top half of the suspension of my car. I hope.
Oof,
Nah, well, it will. I will
Yeah.
go to the doctor. I'm not going to no doctor. Hey, what do you go doctor for?
Yeah. A lot of people asking me about that. Do I go to the doctors? I said, dentist, doctors, anything with a D like that, I do not go anywhere near unless I've got a straight jacket on.
Well, I'm not ill, so I don't have anything wrong with me. I'll be good.
The only illness you've got is the same as I've got. Most people's got when they're married. You know what I mean?
There's a moth flying around. That's good. Do my head in.
Moth. Hmm.
Yeah, like a very small moth.
Oh,
yeah.
my cat would chase that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my cat's too lazy. I barely even comes indoors, to be fair, unless it's for food.
My cat chases flies, moths,
Mm.
anything generally that flies about the room gets caught by the cat and eaten. And she's not too fast. She eats flies. You'd be surprised what I've seen
Flies
you
or
eating.
spiders.
Spiders, yeah, she likes spiders.
She chases the flies.
My bearded dragons like spiders.
Yeah, they would do.
Yeah,
Love
I know a bit
Spiders are
about it.
good though. I always thought spiders are good because spiders kill flies, right? And in my opinion, right, flies aren't really that great a creature, right?
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
What they do is pretty awful, You know, I'm not going to say what they do because most of you know, right? But
Exactly.
to me, and I always think, well, right, it serves you right. You know, you know how when you see it come across a spider's web, and you see lots of flies in it, you go, well, it serves you right. The spider's gonna have a nice big meal. We used to
Yeah.
get massive ones, right, beside the chicken hat. I don't know why, This used to always get big, massive spiders, and man, here, but as big as my nail. When I come to think about it now, like, I don't even know what they were called,
Yeah.
Pretty mad that,
You can
To
get
this
some
day, I
good-
don't know what they were called. To me, they were just spiders.
What the hell is that?
It's not a spider. Hope.
No, somebody just sent me something across, and I've never heard of one before. And he says, "Are these any good?" And I'm like, "I haven't heard of one before." It's a tech question again. They always seem to do that. They always send me a tech question, and I don't know what that is because I've never had one. So
Well, just tell them that. That's
I've
what I
already
would
done
do.
one. I'm doing it now.
I don't know.
I'm going to Google it for a second and see if there's anything decent about it. But bloody hell, motorbikes going flying everywhere.
My mate was saying earlier on that there's a few police motorbikes out, So
Well, we had the army thing over the other day.
we get them up here.
They closed the complete.
We've got a base. Sorry, Sparky. We've got a base here.
Hmm.
We've got a barracks here in Inverness. Then we've got Fort George, which is like 30 miles from us. The army are always about up here.
They've closed the complete beach off apparently, and they've got the army on just up there to make sure that everyone's keeping a social distance.
Yes.
I not so bad in Inverness because most people are at home anyway. They haven't a bother there. I hear people out in our gardens and stuff like that, but I don't actually see anybody. It's usually on the other side of the wall, which is like the other side of my house.
I don't mind. The problem is here where we live on the hill, we always get the motorbikers going 30, 40 miles an hour. But if you get a really idiot motorcyclist and they think it's a racetrack, then
Yeah. It does seem like it. Some people just think, oh, I'll just make use of.
the Clare Road, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I know.
We get it down my road. I get complete and utter morons down my road.
Yeah.
Loud exhausts, which probably doesn't help, makes it sound like they're going a lot faster than they are, but they come hurtling around the corner. And it's just like, it's a matter of time until there's an accident. Really?
Well, on the main drag just out there beside me, it's a 20-mile-an-hour zone there. If you get caught doing any more 20 mile an hour, you'll get. But to be fair, right, there's that many potholes in the road. You couldn't do any more than 20 mile an hour unless you had a 4x4. That's the truth.
Yeah, the speed limit out here on the road we've got down here is 10 to 15 tops. It says 15, but the sign at the bottom said advised 10. But there's like 40, 50 miles an hour going up a massive steep hill. And it's like the bikers think it's funny because of the lockdown, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. They're taking advantage of the situation now. You get the boys doing the same with motorbikes down the back here, but they go flying along the towpath there.
Yeah,
I just think
so much motorbikes around where I am. It's more people with their cars are being idiots. As what the state as, I want to say, is probably 4, 5 people with bikes, and that's not counting my broken bike. That's not moved.
What's wrong with your bike, like?
Oh, it's weird. It's basically fuel keeps going into the air filter, and it just makes no sense why it's doing that. So,
carburetor's knackered.
It's a brand new carburetor.
Strange. Shouldn't chat. I don't know.
No.
It could be something to do with valves right now. Strange.
Yeah, I've got to a point where it's like, I've had so many issues with it, not just this fuel issue, as it's not even justifiable keeping it running. So
Yeah, I know what you're saying. What is it? A life in there, saying?
Yeah.
Aye,
yeah, it's
it's a life in, is it?
Yeah, life
Aye.
in
That's what my brother had a life in. I had one was a 1.2. It was a 1.25, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I mean.
really. I'm not really a motorbike guy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I do know a wee bit about motorbikes, just a wee bit, enough to get by.
I had a strip down a few months back, a blower, one of the garden blowers, petrol one.
Yeah,
Never ever again.
Now
Stupid.
the one I had here, it was my brother's. The first one, and that was more like it was an automatic, right?
Yeah,
Twist and go,
Mhm.
yeah,
But I seem to remember there was something wrong with the carburetor on it. I think it was overfueling for some reason. I don't know why. But my brother just told me to sell it, so I did. Then I had that other one after that, the bottom one with the flat tire. I sold it for 350 quid. Right there, you go. Right.
Yeah.
Which for a bike I paid 50 quid for was a really good idea.
yeah.
It made me 300 quid better off. Ask Dirt Rider. He might know what's wrong with it.
The one thing that I know about the Fizzle, it's called basically I never heard of it. And yeah, I would say it's Italian, and it just wouldn't kick in. So I did what I could do. But I saw some extra wires, you know what I mean? Somebody's been playing with it. So I traced it back, and where they've done it, they literally, the little tiny, like a motorbike battery, there's a slot for it. And I said, what they've done to it is they put two, like, 6-volt batteries in, and the batteries are knackered. So I put a normal 12-volt one in, and literally, mini 12-volt worked no problems after that. I was thinking, stupid, whoever did it, and the wires they were leaving everywhere. But it's fun.
Yeah. I think as with the other issues with this bike is it's had electrics redone on it, and
right here, what you want to do, right? Well, this is what I would do, right? Is I would redo the electrics myself, but that's the way I would do it, right? And I know how I would do it, right? But I don't want to tell the whole world, Scotty, okay? But I would tell you if you emailed me, right? Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay?
Is remember that, you know what I mean? It's the way we ever got taught how we did the VW Volkswagen Beetles when we wired them up. People was like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this. Watch me.
Exactly. End of the day, it's more a case of it's such a flaming nightmare of a bike that I don't really want to be faffing around with it any much longer. And I've had me best mate's dad look at it.
Yeah.
And he can't figure it out, and he's worked on numerous bikes. So
the
best bet is to take it back to the garage where you got the MOT done and all that. The thing is, it's getting it there. I mean, I know they would pick it up and everything, but it would literally be a whole engine rebuild.
The cost of them picking it up, taking it to the garage, running a diagnostics check. I know exactly, mate. I know, because I work in that industry. I know. Yeah. You're gonna get charged, right? Well, I know for a collection here, right? If I've got a motorbike here that's broken down, right? I can get it taken to the local place. It cost me 50 quid to have it picked up, right? Then I'm going to be looking at probably about £60 an hour, right?
Exactly.
That's just for them to look at it, and it's like, well, that's why I probably do as much as I could myself. Like with the last motorbike one, I put it to the boys in the garage, and it went for its MOT, right? They collected it here at the door, right? It needed a new back tire, and I needed something else doing it, right? Because this used to be a good time of the year for picking up wee motorbikes, you know, ones that were off the road and that, right? And then just punting them on, I mean, 50, 60 quid would buy you a wee motorbike, you know? And like I say, I mean, if you give them, by the time, I think the whole test cost me like 150 quid, right?
Yeah.
And that's including the price of the MOT, the new tyre, and, you know, whatever else they did to it. I don't think they did very much to it other than the new tyre. I think they adjusted the brakes or something. I think they might have done something like that. And then I sold it to a guy who took it to Poland, and he said to me, he said, I would have bought it the way it was without an MOT. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't you tell me that? I wouldn't have bothered spending all that money on it.
Yeah. The most annoying thing about that bike is the fact that it was having problems with the fuel. Thought we got it sorted, got through MOT perfectly fine, got home, and it was full of fuel again. It's like, bleeding thing, why could it not start showing those signs while in the garage? And I would have gotten to check it then. But no.
Snobby's got spares for one. Don't know what's left of it now, Edward, though.
Scott has always got spares.
No, it'd be Snobby. He got half of one delivered.
Yes, no, I said Scotty's and Snobby's got spares. They'll have both spares. They'll work together and make one out of it.
Yeah.
Just put yourself in a cardboard box and mail yourself down to him. You know what I mean?
No, Edward, do you want to take my spot on the panel? Because I've got to go back to work, yeah? I've got to go back to work, yeah? Because if I don't go back to work, the car's going to be sitting like that for days. I want to put it back on its wheels so I can actually use it. It's a bit of an ornament right now. I'm sitting up like on 3 wheels with the boot open. It's annoying because every time I look out the window, I can see it, See if it was sitting on its 4 wheels, it wouldn't bother me, But it's because it's sitting at an angle, it's like, well...
Yeah,
really
exactly.
I should really be fixing that. It's taken me 2 days to get a bolt out, mate. It's all good fun.
It's all good fun in the world of engineering.
Oh, why?
You never know what crap's going to hit the window next. So Edward, he's still in the chat and everything. You can always come up on the panel. We don't bite that often.
Yeah, well, he can just turn himself to an avatar. He doesn't even have to show his face. You know, he show his face in the basement and that, and you'll be fine. You know, Scotty doesn't bite, nor does Sparky, and Dirt Rider doesn't bite. Well, he's never bit me yet.
I like what you say. Yet.
Yeah.
Dirt Rider's having Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah, he's having Wi-Fi issues.
He's always having Wi-Fi issues.
It's because he lives in America, man. Or is it Indiana? I think it's Indiana. Indiana Wi-Fi.
Well, I thought he was living in the zoo in the Antarctic.
It's Indiana Wi-Fi. It's empty. I know, like, I had the box I've got there is boosted. I got my brother to buy me that one. The router that's in my house. See, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I ask my brother because that's what he does.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah, what we've got is a mesh system in the house for the smart devices, and then we've got a 4G network for the computers and the tablets.
I'm connected to a main line, mate. I'm into fibre. I've got an 80 download and about a 40 up or something, I think it is. But I'm only, wait a minute, I'm less than a mile away from my exchange. So it's not so bad, But
Yeah, it's not too bad.
initially when I moved in here
There
at
we go.
first,
I've got to shoot off. I've got to do something quick.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. Scotty, remember something. One
Yeah.
rule: the mods you have in your channel, choose
Yeah.
very wisely. Okay. Me and Al's
Yeah.
fine. Dusty's fine. Snobby's fine. But just
Yeah.
choose the one that you have in your thing. Because I know you sound crazy, but some people will they'll be demanding them off you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just because I know it sounds crazy when you start up, you get 40, 50 people coming at once at you, demanding you.
Exactly.
saying,
I don't
"Can I be a mod?" I don't want to be a mod. I don't want to be a mod. It's work. Work.
Exactly.
Dirt Rider, the robot.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Dirt Rider, your batteries are going flat. The new one you bought yesterday is no good.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Right, I'm gonna shoot.
It's good to see the picture of them anyway. Bye, Sparky.
That was a nice surprise. I think Dirt Rider's frozen.
I think Dirt Rider's frozen now.
Yeah.
He looks frozen.
Oh, he's back. I think. I may have spoke too soon. Oh, no. I spoke too
He's
soon.
gone, dropped out. He dropped out.
Yeah.
Nah, I've been, like I say, I've been
He's back.
doing this for a couple of days, but I've not been pushing myself, so not a big job. It's not a big job.
Exactly.
Right, man, I'm gonna have to boost.
Yep, that's fine.
Right, I'll catch up with you later on, Scotty, man. Right,
All right.
and I like your new name, okay? Even
Thank
though
you.
it's still Scotty.
Exactly.
Scotty's cool.
Exactly.
Right, I'll catch you later, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody else wants to come up, then links there. By all means, do pop up. Hi, Dirt Rider. Hi, Ali. Oh,
I'm trying again, Scotty. Is it working?
yeah, I can hear you this time.
Am I fidgeting all over? Am I?
No, it's all clear. From what I can tell.
On your carburetor, that like that wooden screwdriver you've been beating on?
Yeah.
Tap on your carburetor with it too. Start it if you can and beat on that carburetor and see if that float will come loose. Take that wooden piece and tap on it, and that might stop it from sticking too. Your float might be sticking.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the float's sticking. It just seems like possibly the fuel's just not stopping, if you know what I mean. I think it might be something possibly.
Yeah, but that your float might be sticking too, even though it's new. Still tap on it. You won't break it. You know what I mean? Don't draw back and give it hell's bells, but tap on it some way it's running, and it might stop leaking. Is it leaking out the throat of it where the filter goes on?
Well, the air filter's on the back of it, and it's just flowing straight. It's like just going straight into the air filter. So almost like it is almost
There's
like
too much gas.
It's not engaging, but it's just not. It's weird because we've.
Do you mix the gas in that, Scotty, or do you?
No, it's
or is
full
that
straight.
straight gas?
It's full straight. It's just straight.
Okay. Huh.
It's well,
Hmm.
next week the insurance is up on it anyway, so it's not going anywhere. Ain't going anywhere. that
Because
thing.
your guys' insurance is probably expensive on a motorbike, isn't it?
What's that?
I said your insurance is probably expensive on a motorbike, isn't it?
Well, I've just got the renewal quote for the bike, and it's about, well, it's more than it was last year, which makes absolute no sense considering
Yeah.
this will be the second year of having insurance, but it's going up.
Yeah.
It's like, nope. Makes no sense. I expect it to be the other way around, really, but it's not. But
Yeah.
it's spent more time off the road than it has on the road, so pretty pointless.
What year is it, Scotty?
It's a 2011.
2011. God.
And I think it's had about 5 different owners.
But heck, I used to work on them. Heck, I work on anything.
Exactly.
Because you
I
know
mean-
what? If it's broke, you can't break it anymore, can you?
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's what I said. If it's broke, you can't break it anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the plan is to get a new bike anyway, because it's just going to cost me more than it's worthwhile getting this one back up and running.
Then
And
there's that.
it's honestly a game of when it's going to break again.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much every single month that it has been running, it's broke. I've had electrical problems. I've had the fuel problem, more electrical problems.
That's gone. It is time to get a new one, isn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly. It being the first bike, you can't expect it to be perfect.
Oh yeah. But that'll give you something to try, though. You can tap on that carb and see if that helps. Give you something to do.
Well, it's got no fuel in it anymore anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's all ran out.
It all ran out into the fuel filter. I collected it, put it into my spare jerry can, and then the other day I filtered it through, cleaned it through and everything.
Yeah.
And now it's in my jerry can for the lawnmower.
What else do you like doing, Scotty, besides your geckos and working on lawnmowers? What else do you like doing? I know you like YouTube.
What's that?
I said, I know you like YouTube doing that.
Yeah, I collect model cars and stuff like that as well.
Oh, cool.
Got a whole range of different model cars, a couple of model tractors, all sorts.
That's
I do all
cool.
sorts of stuff. I've also got this stationary steam engine. That was my dad's. I've
Cool.
only fired it up twice. But
Cool.
yeah, it's steam things.
At least it still works though.
Yeah, it
That
still
is cool.
runs. I fired it
Yeah.
up last year, which was the first time I actually. No, it's either. Yeah, it's the first time I fired it up, but it's the second time I've seen it operating. So
Oh, cool.
it stinks like something wicked though, because it's a spirit you got to use for it.
Oh, okay. Because when that stuff gets hot, it stinks, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, it kind of stinks in general anyway, but it's even worse when it's actually running as off. Whoa!
Yeah. That oil isn't real nice smelling.
No. Definitely not. Got it lingering around somewhere. I'm not entirely sure I put it up. I think it's stored in the cupboard. I'll have to drag it out at some point. Be a good one.
Does your mom do any hobbies too, Scotty?
She makes like cards and stuff like that. But
Oh, cool.
she's not done much of that in the recently. It all depends how her health is doing
Yeah.
at the time. But yeah, she does that. She
My wife likes to sew, and what else does she? She got this Cricut maker that makes these labels and everything. She's trying to figure it out now. So
yeah, we used to have a label maker. Oh, I think it was a nightmare. The amount of different random stickers that we had on things, like the cat bowl. Yeah, the cat even had her name on it.
yeah.
It was like, okay.
Ah, but I do like that name. You picked a good name, Scotty.
Yeah, it just makes more sense as well because.
Yeah.
Hi, Gary. Gary Butler's in the chat.
Oh, hi, Gary.
Yeah, it just makes more sense because, especially when I'm in the live streams, like people obviously they can't see the chat too well at best of times, and if it gets quite busy, you know, it floats about. Briefly read it. They quite often my surname gets pronounced slightly wrong. So, and just more practicality for myself and everything.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that. But you still should have picked Dirty Scotty. I like that one better.
See, I already designed all the designs and everything before I even released the video. So I already had it all designed.
I was picking on you, Scotty.
I know.
If I don't pick on somebody, I'm not normal.
What is normal? I don't know what normal is.
Well, you like picking on people too. So see, you're normal, just like me. Oh
yeah. It's all good fun.
Oh yeah. I do get carried away a little bit though. Come on, Dusty, get up here with us. Me and Scotty are bored to death. We need somebody to pick on, don't we, Scotty?
Something like that.
Something like that? What happened? Edward will come up and give us both a hard time.
If Edward come up, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I will end up falling off my chair, guaranteed.
What's that?
If Edward actually came up on the panel, I probably would fall off my chair.
You're not the only one. Then I'd quit going like this to Edward. Well, I got a red one for him too if he wants one. Edward's going to get mad at me.
Dusty's doing housework.
Oh. Make Snobby do the housework. You get up here, Dusty.
Exactly.
See? All right, Scotty.
I don't know what housework is. Must be
I have
something
to
I
do
never
some.
do.
My wife makes me do some.
No, I do housework. No.
I hate it though.
Yeah.
That's the same way I like cooking too.
It's a bit of a nightmare.
But I just don't like keep cleaning my mess up.
Yeah, I'm not very good at doing that.
I seem to kind of, after I make something, I leave it set there. And my wife goes, "Are you going to clean that up?" I said, "No, I was hoping you'd do it." And it don't go well.
Oh yeah, it's a good laugh.
Oh yeah. Do you drink your pop warm, Scotty, or cold?
About room temperature, because
About
I've
room
got like a multi-pack.
Okay. I didn't know if you like it cold or warm or what.
Actually, yeah, pretty cold, and surprisingly, because this room's really warm usually. But yeah, it's easier to get the multi-packs at the moment. So I just end up getting multi-packs, and then they usually last about a week, week and a half. So
Is that all you like is Coke is, or do you like other kinds?
I drink whatever, really.
Really? Whatever's cheapest?
Well, yeah, exactly. It actually is really weird because the other day I couldn't get like the normal Coke. I could only get Coke Zero. And
Uh-huh.
same price. The normal Coke's 24 pack and the Coke Zero was a 30 pack. Exact same price.
That didn't make
It makes no sense.
Huh. That's like my wife tries to get these bottles where I won't waste so much. Because I can put the lid back on.
Oh. Look who's there.
Hey, Snobby.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
You got your housework done yet?
Oh, don't be silly. Good to see you guys. I've just been on the dog and bone to Mick Mowers. I've had you running on this phone, but I was on the phone to Mick Mowers on my other phone.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we do like our old chinwag, as it were. Just putting the world to right, you know, as we always do. Just going out in the garden. Beautiful out here today, guys.
God, looks it.
It's
And
cold here today.
Oh, it's beautiful here.
You guys are probably getting our weather that we had over the weekend.
Well, we've had it now, for a few days now.
Have you?
I'm just outside in a t-shirt. I don't want to go full hog and have shorts on, although I've had shorts on before the last couple of days. It's not warm enough for shorts.
Once you start wearing shorts, you don't want to quit, do you?
Oh, no. I know.
Uh-uh.
No.
I wanted to show you guys these couple of things that me and Dusty found today. We popped out today, and someone had dumped these, so we picked them up. But she's going to do something with them. They're not your normal type of thing we normally bring home. I don't know if you can actually see these.
Wow.
Yeah, these columns. Two of them. There's a pair of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. They're quite ornate, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're not wood.
Yeah, pretty cool.
They're not wood. They're just a cheap resin type thing. But then half look
What do you
good.
think they used them for, Snobby?
What was I used for?
Yeah, that's what do you think?
I don't know. I think maybe let's have a look. Because we ain't even had a real good look at them yet. They're about they've got to be, I don't know, they've got to be 4 foot tall, I reckon, if not a little bit bigger than 4 foot tall. Let's have another look.
Yeah.
Well, they come up to they come up just past me belly.
Huh.
But I reckon they was just to put like a flower pot on or something, maybe.
Yeah, they look like the kind of thing that you could.
Hold on. I think I seen them in a funeral home before. They set the flowers on them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know where they set them by the casket and put the flowers on?
Could well be.
Yeah.
Don't they have something like that?
Yeah, they got.
Yeah.
I have seen things fairly similar to that. Yeah.
but they could be a good item to sell maybe at a flea market boot sale, or
Oh yeah.
you know, if you get like, I don't know, maybe a $5 or
Oh, Snobby,
$1.
get a bust made of yourself and put your head on there, and put your bust on there.
I'll tell you what I have got, right? I've just seen it over here, actually. You'll like this. I'm not going to show you until I put it on there.
It's a good one.
All right, cool. That would be neat on there.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Hey,
Enough.
it'll keep some of the birds out of your garden, though.
We know bring some shit home, I tell you.
That is pretty cool. Put it in your garden and then put the owl on it, and then it'll keep the birds away.
I'm going to try and turn it round now. I should have just taken the bloody bird, shouldn't I?
That is cool.
That is.
That owl is neat, though.
Bloody stuff everywhere. They like your columns. Dirt Rider said they might have come out of a funeral home or something, you know? You know, and they might have put the flowers on there next to the casket or something. Well, yeah, but you don't have the casket on the floor, do you?
Oh, casket.
Dusty just collects.
She don't live in the same world as me. She really don't. Oh, bloody hell, I don't want to see my big fat belly.
Gary, just seen on the news 2 columns stolen in Essex.
They were there for the taking.
Yeah, exactly.
She came home with a water fountain once. Still sitting there. Oh, I'm going to restore that. I'm going to get the water feature working and all that. 5 years on, it's still the same.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Snobby.
Pensioner.
Yeah, apparently it's a project for when she's a pensioner. Edward?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's
Oh,
probably saying,
he's probably one that just said 2 columns have gone missing in Essex.
No, that
I
is
think it was Gary.
Who was that?
Gary Butler.
Oh, Gary. Hello, Gary. Yeah, please. Yeah, can you make me a nice fresh one, please?
Oh, Edward said you can sell them to a funeral parlor.
No, I think what she wants to do, she actually wants to change the colour, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think she wants to either go like what do they call it?
Hammered paint?
No, you know when
Excuse me.
what's the bloody name of it? Oh,
Don't know.
it's something they do to furniture to make it look
Oh,
not shabby chic. Is it shabby chic?
Kind of make it look rustic as such.
Yeah, what is the look you'd like to go for on them columns? Like a shabby
Renaissance.
French Renaissance.
That's it.
Yeah, like a French Renaissance, like is it a pastel colour or something?
Yeah, like old English colours, like creams.
Oh, yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, like duck egg blue and creams and all that type of thing.
Yeah.
I told you, we live on different planets, me and Dusty. She's thinking of something, and I'm just let her get on with it.
my wife thinks the same way she does.
Yeah, we're just not the same.
I know
That-
it's not.
That yin and yang thing, I think it is.
I don't think they're normal.
No, they're not.
Scotty,
they're
do you
not.
agree with us? Women aren't normal.
Definitely not normal.
Yeah, I've got something on the table next to me, right? That has come out of a combination boiler. This combination boiler, I mean, it's a modern version of what we've had in our house now for 20 years. And over that 20 years, it's had very minimal work done to it. This newer version, don't know how long it's been out. This one's not very old, but they're not worth having fitted. They just don't last very long at all. But what it has got, right, I'll just show you, right, because I've got an idea, but I don't know whether it'll work. Right, this is the fan extraction unit for the fumes that come out of the boiler. The boiler's there, right?
Uh-huh.
And, when it's heating the water up, I don't know whether this part here acts as like a catalytic converter, so it turns the burning gas fumes or whatever and come out a lot cleaner. Now, this part being the fan, right, which as you can see, guys, it's hardly been used, right? That's the fan part here, inside here. It's like an extractor. Now, I was wondering, right, whether something I could make up for Mick Mowers in his shed that I could connect to maybe a couple of Hoover vacuum hoses that are flexible, and when he starts his lawnmowers up in the shed, he could put a cone around the area of the exhaust and it suck out the exhaust fumes from his shed rather than him having to start them up outside and not smoke his shed out. You know, so it could be quite. I could work around this. You know, I could get something like that's compatible to fit on there. That bit would disappear, right? It'd be just this unit here that sucks and sucks it out. Yeah, and pushes it out from his shed.
Yeah, that'll work, Snobby. Is that 110 or 220?
This would be 240, I believe. So it'd be a plug-in.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd just be plug-in, 3-pin plug, plug straight in, switch on, switch off, and you know, and use like you know, like a
piece of hose, like a vacuum cleaner hose.
Yeah, like a piece of this that's like flexible. That will come off of there. It will come off of there. I've got quite a few of these around.
And all you do is just lay it next to the muffler or put a weight on it or a magnet by the muffler and it'll suck the fumes.
Yeah, and it just like that's like flexible, so it sort of shrinks back on itself.
Yeah.
And get like a cone, maybe I could cut that fire extinguishers down so it actually fits over the exhaust of the lawnmowers. Just something I'm gonna have a think about.
Where does the air come in from that at, Snobby? Do you know?
Where does the air come in from? What, on this fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, this part here, it gets sucked in through here.
Okay, on the top.
Yeah, then gets pushed out of that part here.
Okay.
I could unbolt that bit there. That's flanged there.
Yeah.
And then maybe even if I cut that and then fit the something onto there, that then takes the fumes out.
Yeah.
The exhaust fumes, and you know
that would be a good idea.
Well, looking at it, it is really brand new. To be honest with you, it's so clean. There's no dust on it or nothing. Obviously, it's got to work. I've got to test it all out and stuff here.
Yeah, but that would be a good idea.
Yeah, because obviously I have all different types of fittings and, you know, something that's just fitted up. Just something that's fitted up in his shed. You know, because sometimes you don't always want to go taking the lawnmower out just to let it run for 5 minutes, do you?
That's right.
Because I know in some garages, they have like a bigger version, don't they, that they put something over the exhaust of the car. You know, so they can run the car in the garage.
In the chat.
Hi, Mick.
Hi, Mick.
Who?
Mick Mowers.
Oh, Mick Mowers. Hello, Mick.
Our worst nightmare has shown up.
Yeah, yeah. He's probably just been listening to everything I'm saying. He's going, no, don't want it. No, don't want it.
He'll pick on you about something, Snobby. You know he will.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, these chairs don't do you any justice. They just make you so relaxed. You just start to sink down into them. And
Yeah, it's the same with this chair because it's reclining. It's just like comfy.
Don't worry, I have chairs like that. I try not to sit on them.
yeah, it makes my belly look massive. It's not really, but
That's what I was gonna say. Mine isn't little either, Snob. I got a pretty good sized gut.
yeah, eating Dusty's food, that's the thing.
Don't let her know that. She'll starve you to death. I always tell my wife it's terrible.
I used to have my dinners on a plate that was the size of a dustbin lid. And I kept saying to her, look, please, reduce the size of the plate, please. Well, it carried on and carried on until eventually I got all these dustbin lid plates. And
That was one plate right there.
I threw them out the back door and they all smashed.
And I already ate half of it.
Well, the plates are gone. They're gone. It don't matter though, because now I get a plate that's an average size plate, but it's about a foot high on the plate.
You're not the only one. And then I'm miserable afterwards.
I could actually show you the two dogs, Dirt Rider, actually. They're being very, very good right now. Both in the sun.
I know, my dogs do that too.
They've just both had a haircut. This is Blue Bear. Hello, Blue Bear. He's just had a haircut. And that's his mum there.
The rug on the wall is doing well, Mick. I was in there earlier.
All right, don't get too excited. Go sit down. They get on really well, mum and son. She don't normally look like that. She's got really, really long hair. So has he. But they've just had a shave up.
Yeah.
They need that every once in a while, don't they?
Yeah, the dad's still around. His dad's still indoors, but they don't get on. Got that dominant thing going on, you know.
Yeah.
Pack leader. The old pack leader thing.
But they know who's boss. Did you hear tell them Snobby go sit down? You know what? Snobby's boss.
Oh, sometimes. I mean, the thing is, with the dogs, with the father and the son, I've just said to Dusty, just let them have a little fight. Let them bite each other. Let the boy know who's the boss. Then we won't have any problems. But blood may be drawn in the process.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, because when he was a puppy, the boy, he wasn't that bothered. As he got older and learnt that he had a set of teeth, he then realised, hold on a second, I can bite back, you know. That's when things changed. And as he got older and stronger, the fights became worse. So we had to separate them. And they've pretty much been separated ever since.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to see the carnage.
I let mine fight. If one gets mad at the other, I'll let them fight. But if it starts getting rough, I break it up.
Yeah. Yeah. See, somebody only had to knock at the front door. And they would bark. And then the barking would get worse. And then they would take it out on each other.
Yep, that's what happens here.
Yeah.
I said,
So
you're supposed to be protecting me from these people, not be fighting over them.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happens.
And yeah, Mick, I went and got a new battery. for the 4-wheeler.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, big job that, wasn't it? Jeez.
145, I think it was, for the battery.
Wow.
But the battery lasted, was it 6 years? So I got
Oh,
my
wow.
money's worth out of it. But I put a trickle charger on it when we're not using it, so that's why it lasts so long.
Oh, thanks, hon. I'll put that down there or somewhere. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see if I can move this into a better position. I know. It's all right. So I got this.
Hi, Dusty.
Hiya.
That's better. I ain't got to hold it now. Just not see me very well. That's better.
Move chair.
I'm fine. So, Scotty, this is nice to see you live streaming.
Yeah.
Check out that name, did you, Snobby?
Scotty Daniel.
What's all that about? I thought
You
it
didn't
was going
pick
to
mine
be
or yours.
Scotty the Scrapper. I thought it was going to be.
I know. I thought it was going to be Dirty Scotty.
And he's come up with Scotty Daniel.
It had already been designed before the name suggestions came in.
Oh my goodness!
We're heard, aren't we,
You know what's
Snobby?
going to be? Well, you know what it's going to be now, didn't you? It's going to be Scotty Spaniel. Right. Oh, Scotty,
We love you, Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty Spaniel's in the chat.
Oh, great.
Look, it's only a name and it can be
Hey,
changed.
Mac.
I mean, look at his name. Look.
Hi,
Hey,
Riley.
Riley boy.
Riley.
Hi, Daddy. Who's that?
That's Scotty and Mike.
Hello.
That's Scotty.
Yeah.
And that's Mike.
Who's that?
That's Snobby Scrap Picker.
No, swing.
Swing.
Daddy,
Mhm.
it's different, my.
The emojis that Snobby's got on his thing. Yeah.
You want
the emoji.
something?
Yeah.
You want?
Yeah.
This lockdown release can't come quick enough. I'm telling you.
I can imagine.
Well, they were talking about letting the kids go back to school, weren't they? Like nursery kids.
Don't know. I to be fair, Snob, I've taken about 2 weeks off from it. You can only watch so much of it. It's all
Well-
still doom, also doom and gloom in it.
Be back in a
Yeah,
minute,
I mean,
fellas.
I miss you.
I do listen to it in the mornings on the BBC, and it seems like there's just a whole pattern to it. Now Trump has pulled out of the WHO, World Health Organization. He's now stopped funding it because he believes that they were a little bit slow on the uptake on dealing with this and letting the rest of the world know. Now we seem to be hearing now that there is a lot more cases in the care homes that have not been added to the list of passes. So there may be a lot more. But then it moves on to how this has now affected the economy, which I often wonder, just in the back of my mind, was this all done to affect the economy, right? Because there's a lot of people right now out of work, self-employed people, cannot work, not earning any money, like having it real hard. And, you know, I mean, I know it's a terrible thing to say, but lives have been lost over this for the economy. Is that what they're prepared to do now, just to repress the economy?
Well, it's only because the economy is is the money driver. You know, over the years, we've gotten greedy and we got used to a certain lifestyle, and you know, we've become too dependent on other countries for importing and exporting, and I don't think it's an easy thing just shutting the economy off, and it's a lot more trickier to turn it back on. But hopefully, this will be a bit of a wake-up call for every country to be more self-sufficient, to be able to do your own thing. I mean, I saw President Trump was he made a press release the other week saying that the UK have requested 200 ventilators from America. Okay, so for the bigger picture globally, you know, the Americans assisting us is great. But they ain't got enough ventilators themselves.
Oh yeah.
How can you warrant sending 200 ventilators over to the UK when
we got more than enough now, Mick.
Now you have. I'm going back sort of 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay, yeah. You're true.
You know, and people in certain states in America were dying at a rapid level. His nurses were walking around, and we've all seen the pictures, walking around in bin liners, in refuge sacks as forms of PPE, because they didn't actually have the stuff. So this now makes us in the UK, I believe, to be more self-sufficient. We shouldn't have to rely on other countries, especially China, to manufacture our own stuff. We're capable of manufacturing it when it comes to it. And that should be our driver. But I don't know. I think this whole thing was let out the bag way too late. I think it was way before January, December last year. I think it was way before that this come out. And I think
they said here the other night, I think they said they knew about it in December.
Yeah.
But they didn't know how bad it was going to be.
Yeah. I'm not convinced. There was something come out the other day, I see, and again, it may just be a conspiracy theory, that people in Wuhan were working on coronaviruses in a laboratory, and someone got splattered with blood or urine or whatever, and that was actually where it came from. That person then went into the wet markets. So if they were actually mucking about with this stuff to try and find vaccines and what have you, I mean, it could have been months beforehand, months and months. I mean, this thing spread from December like wildflower. I don't think it's been in this country for such a short time, or in this world such a short time. I think they knew about it a little while ago, and it all of a sudden it just got out of control. We'll probably never know. We'll probably never know.
No.
It is what it is. We all seem to be dodging the bullet where we can, doing the best we can do. So that's the main thing.
Yeah. Dealing with it the best way as well, eh?
Hey?
And dealing with it the best way.
What more can you do? There's nothing you can do. I mean, we're in the same boat as everybody else. I know we've got a few fools here and there who are still doing what we want to do and what have you, but it'll come to an end in the end. It'll all come out of it. Just a few less people in the world. That's the reality of it. Trump said it. Trump said it is Dusty, like Donald Trump said. It's a Chinese flu. It could very well have been not made in China, but I reckon they knew about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people knew about it.
Yeah, possibly.
It's not the right people like us.
Well, China is run by dictatorship, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so wasn't Trump saying the other day that he has the power to override the Senate on bringing the country out of lockdown or something?
Oh yeah, he said that. I thought it was funny.
He's on drugs.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well, I
Fortunately,
think he's well within his right to pull the funding out for the World Health Organization.
Well,
Because
this is
if we're all funding that, then why should we be funding something? They should have had their finger on the pulse.
well, this is
When
something. This is something we this is one of the main reasons, Snobby, why we pulled out the EU, is because we were
Yeah.
pumping millions and millions into the EU, and other countries simply weren't doing it. And Donald Trump was one of the main people saying, "Hang about, we've paid our bill. What about you other lot? You ain't put a penny in the pot yet." You know.
Yeah.
I think Donald Trump's right. Shouldn't be
Yeah.
spending millions and millions of dollars on an organisation that isn't doing their job.
Damn right.
Damn right. I'm interested to know where the £300 million a month that we pumped into the EU, where that's being spent right now.
Yeah, it's
A lot of money.
Well,
A lot of money.
Well, we're still screaming out for ventilators and bits and pieces. But what I'm interested in, did you read the news last night or watch news last night? You know these big Nightingale hospitals we built in like 9 days.
Yeah.
There's 19 people in one of them. That's it.
That's
19. That's it. The one in London. The one in London. It takes up to. I think there's 3 or 4 of these Nightingale hospitals in the UK. One in Birmingham, one in Manchester, one in London, one somewhere else, and they're capable of taking 4,000 patients each. They're massive, and the one in London has only got 19 patients inside it.
Yeah.
Well, they got some here too, Mick, like that, and they said told our military we don't need to build it.
Say again, Mike.
So, I said it's like Donald Trump said, our military here, we're building these rooms like in tents, and they told them they don't need anymore because anymore. What the hell am I talking?
I don't know. You're talking American.
But it's why have so many made and they're not putting anybody in them?
I think they had to, because the way it was accelerating, it would have been egg on the face had they didn't.
Okay.
But I think the bigger question for us, especially over here in the UK, for us, is that we have predominantly 20,000 care homes that are on lockdown with no ventilating systems. Surely those people who have coronavirus within the care homes could be taken out and put in.
Yeah.
This old folks home that's not too far from me, I bet you it's 2 miles. They just come on the news last night and said they have the virus in there, and I think they've had 2 people die so far there, and it's only like 2 miles away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got one care home over here. Obviously, our care homes are probably nowhere near as big as yours over there, Mike. But one care home has had 13 people die in a week in it. And our care homes will probably only have, I would say, 50 people in the maximum in the big ones. But they've had 13 people die in a week. They nearly lost the entire community in that care home.
I mean, and no disrespect, but Dusty's grandma, she's coming up for 90 now. She's actually in a care home right now, and the members of staff that are actually working there, you can guarantee that 96% of the staff that work in there are not English. They are
Maybe Chinese, Vietnamese.
Yes, and
we have them here too.
Romanian.
yeah.
That's
And I
common.
think probably they've been the biggest main spread of this, and it may be a wake-up call, but I don't think things have changed because of it. But what has happened, which is a very, very good thing, which the UK was never prepared for in any way, shape or form, is now we have designated hospitals for this if it happens again, right? Now, what I mean by that is that we've got obviously many hospitals, and these cases were going to all these hospitals. So now, if it happens again, then they go to one hospital. They don't spread it to every hospital, you know, and then from that hospital to other patients in the hospital. Any problems in the future, we've now got somewhere where we can isolate these people that are away from our mainstream accident and emergency hospitals, our other hospitals. You know, we will have selective staff for these hospitals. We will have the proper PIP, whatever it is they need. You know, it'd be well prepared. We never had that up until 4 weeks ago. The UK could never cope with it, but now we may have a chance of coping with it a lot better, which is a good outcome, I believe.
So what's our number for today? Is it out yet?
Well, it's another 700, I would have thought today. It seems to be 700 every day.
Sure.
It says here, Corona. When was this? When was this released? 2 minutes ago. There you go. 2 minutes ago. Yeah, we're up by. We're 761 today.
Yeah, so we're up to about 13,000, I think.
12,868.
Yeah, that is. We have not added any of the. That's Dirt Rider gone. I thought it was me.
Right,
We've not added any of the home fatalities onto that number yet. So it could be into the 800-900s. We just don't know. There's not been recorded. It's like it's gone onto a different sheet of paper. You know?
Yeah.
Which is a shame because nobody actually knows what the number is.
I don't think we ever will know.
No, I don't think we will either.
So, United Kingdom, we've had 96,476 deaths. Oh, no, sorry, I beg your pardon, cases. 12,000 deaths, and recovered is, they don't know.
No, there's no true facts of it.
Is Dirt Rider back?
He's in, out.
Yeah, I've got a blank screen at the moment.
Yeah.
Me too.
So Edward Thomas is saying 761 gone lower than Yessi. So it looks like we have now reached our delayed plateau, which is good.
Yeah, I just got a blank screen down there. I just
want to see their numbers reduced by about 500 would be nice. Well, I think there's only about 20 cases still in our local hospital. Only about 20 cases. So it hasn't ever gone above 20 cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just shows you though, really, how far and how quickly something like this can spread.
Well,
you know,
it's only got to go to Gatwick or Heathrow on a train, and that's it. It goes on a train or be underground, and that's it. That's where it spreads.
Yep.
All modern technology. Stick it in the funnel. Waz it through a funnel. That's what happens.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's what it is.
Yeah, it sure is.
Anyway, can't keep talking about it because it does my head in.
Yeah, I know.
It is a case of how much of it can you talk about, really, until it gets to the point where it's like.
Well, I think we'll talk about it more once it becomes more positive.
Yeah.
You know,
I could probably talk about it for hours. Yeah, my views and this, that, and the other. It's not going to change nothing. That's for sure.
Well, I just wish there'd be no fake news about it and no conspiracy theories. That's what I wish. You know, I just wish we could just get to a point in life where what is reported is actual data.
Yeah, and true.
You know, I mean, Sue was. Just give me a shout if Dirt Rider comes back because I think my internet plays up from time to time. I don't like to talk over people, so. Mrs. P was reading something on Facebook the other night or last night, and it said that lockdowns to end in 3 weeks. And I said, where did you get that from? She was on here. I said, well, it's on BBC News. I said, it ain't on BBC News. I said, we just watched a 5 o'clock update on BBC News less than 20 minutes ago. How has that ever made it on Facebook without seeing it on BBC News a little while ago?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look, I know how ruthless the paparazzi can be in America, the UK.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care about who they're upsetting, what pictures they get. They get them pictures, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
never see one picture of Boris in hospital or being taken there or being brought out of there. Not one. Now, if I'd seen one, just one, it would have convinced me that, yes, he's been in hospital, right? Me, I am a conspiracy theorist. I really am. I can't help that. Perhaps I'm the same age as Boris, maybe. I think he might be a bit older than me, actually. I think he's 56. And just one picture would have been enough. But that night when he came out doing the clapping at 8 o'clock, the very first time, I think we're now in our 3rd week of that.
Yeah.
He came to his door, 10 Downing Street, came out clapping and all that. From that point then is the point that he went to Checkers, right? And what we've seen of him turning up at Checkers in a car that could have been anybody in it was the footage taken 3 weeks ago. Yeah, because paparazzi, they're absolutely ruthless. They will disguise themselves, get into hospital and get that picture to show it, and they didn't. Nobody's seen anything whatsoever. All it's like you've got to believe everything they tell you.
Well, it's like China, isn't it? You know, China was the epicenter, apparently. But yeah, after the 2nd week of their lockdown, not heard nothing, not heard a peep.
No.
How did Korea do so well? How Germany done so well?
Because I was on it.
Oh, yeah.
They were on it straight away. I had the lockdown, shut down, bosh, they dealt with it. I could send you some pictures right now, actually, of something that is true, because me and Dusty took the pictures ourselves. And that is literally not even a mile away, a 5G mast that's been set alight, right? Set alight. The fire brigade were there the other night at 1:30 in the morning. The box on the ground. I opened up the doors, set it alight. Obviously, there's cables from that box going up to the receivers. So the fire has spread up inside the tube. So these people that make these 5G things ain't even clever enough to put any fire barrier in the pole, the mast, to stop fire spreading. That's how stupid they are, because the fire spread right up to the top. So the box on the ground is alight, and it looks like it's, you know, when they burn gas off on oil rigs, that's exactly what it looks like. So all the top of the mast is all burnt, and the box is all burnt out, right? This was 1:30 in the morning. Our local news round here have said that they've caught the 3 guys that apparently set it alight.
Okay.
They're lying. They haven't got nobody for it. But they're going to put it out there that they've caught 3 young guys, 2 18-year-olds and a 19-year-old that done it.
Yeah.
What nonsense.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense. And I'll tell you what, I will send you the pictures, Mick, just to give you a scale of the size of this mast. Because it's right next door. I mean, I could probably go like that with my arms, a bit further than that. They're probably about 15 foot apart. We've got the original 4G mast there, right, which has got to be, I'm guessing 50 foot tall. This 5G mast absolutely towers over the 4G.
Wow.
Right? It is absolutely massive. Right? So the local people are either hearing something or they don't want it.
They're orders
They
back.
don't want it. And it's not the first one, because they've done it in Birmingham, I believe.
Yeah. Well, someone was saying that they were driving down the M25 and there's just dead birds all over the motorway.
Right. Now, What I know, we all live in a modern technology world, right? And we all want this opportunity to do what we're doing right now. Well, 4G works fine. Works fine. Who actually gives these people the right to do this and put masts wherever they like, without asking the public first?
Well,
whether
unfortunately,
they-
it comes down to economy, money, and greed. People want, despite the fact they don't want a mast, they want 5G. They want the fastest internet download streaming software to man. They want to be able to download a 3-hour-long video in 20 seconds and watch it without it buffering, and that's us. That's us. That's what we do. So you don't want the mast near you, but we all want good internet, every one of us, because without internet we ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
True.
but yeah, I'll agree. I agree with that. But to a degree, that's then imposed on us. Right, that's imposed on us. Like 4G works fine. I'm able to talk with Dirt Rider. That's in America.
Yeah,
I'm able to
yeah,
talk with
I agree.
Scotty in Somerset. You in where you are, right? So this is fine. Absolutely fine.
Oh, it's doable, but you know, you can't. Was Einstein once said, everything that needs to be invented has been invented. That's what he said.
Already.
That's what he said. Everything that's been invented everything that needs to be invented has now been invented. Well,
But-
I just disagree with that.
But there's always a need and a want.
Exactly.
There's always those both factors in there.
There is, and on both factors, there's always money. There's always money to be exchanged, and there's still some parts of our country, believe it or not, that doesn't have internet. Still parts, that have no Wi-Fi. Look at me, Snobby. I'm no different. I've got an internet router behind me, just here, which I'm using here, which is okay. When Dirt Rider went and come up, I kept getting a swirl, which means he's either in or he's not. And sometimes someone is in, and I can't see him, so I have to leave the stream and come back out again. So that's no good to me. So I went to my local free shop and I bought myself, like you've got, a Huawei 4G Pro router. In a minute, to upgrade my internet experience. Without that, I can't do live stream. So there's a need and a want and money to be exchanged. And you either move with the times or you don't. Do we have carburetor cars or do we have fuel injection? Do we have electric hybrid cars? And and all the rest of it. It's because of modern technology and moving forward. So we got to have it. But you're quite right. No one wants a 75-foot mast, 6 feet across, at the end of their street. It's no different to these. I drove up into Birmingham not so long ago, and on the way up, I saw these fields upon fields of these wind turbines. What an absolute blinking eyesore. But they are providing a service. They are decreasing our emissions, our carbon footprint. So they put them out to sea. They stick them out there because that's the windiest place, of course. But then people are complaining because it spoilt their view. Well, do you want reduced energy? Yeah. Do you want reduced energy bills? Do you want to try and save the planet and have these big towers, or would you rather pay more money and live off of dirty fuels, fossil fuels?
Exactly. You've got people that protest all these different things like nuclear power stations. Then you got ones that are protesting sustainable energy. And it's just like, which one do you want? Because you're protesting against both here.
Yeah. Like Mike said, there's a need and there's a want. And I think you can add to that, there's a need and a want and a greed. Because people are greedy to overdo something else. It's like vaping and smoking. The vaping world will never be as strong or as powerful as a tobacco industry. And the tobacco industry are greedy, and they will put adverts on everywhere to promote their own stuff.
That's right.
And they pop up in the most unlikeliest of places, and they're backed and endorsed by tobacco companies, much like I saw a thing come out the other week I think it was in America actually, where people were dying through vaping. People were keeling over and just dropping dead.
Oh yeah.
And that scientific report was endorsed by the tobacco organisations.
Yeah.
So a company that is actually proven to be bad for you was given out this report, but yet to date, there's actually no physical evidence to say that vaping is 110% worse for you than smoking. It doesn't exist, does it? Doesn't exist anywhere.
No.
Don't pinch his butt. He pinched your bot, yeah. Mike did over there. This one here, this one. He pinched your bot. Look. So, yeah. No, that's Scotty. So over here in the UK, we have a TPD compliancy, Tobacco Directives prerogative, which is every single e-liquid on the market must go through a stringent testing, and every single product in English will tell you exactly what is on the e-liquid juice, what's gone into it. Okay, every single. So you've got vegetable glycerine, propane glycerol, food flavorings, natural and artificial flavors. That's it. That's all that's in this. All that's in this e-juice. And in other countries, they don't have that. So this one here, I got off another site, and doesn't tell you what's in it. It says it's got VG and PG in it, but that's it, because it wasn't bought off of for a TPD compliant country. So
I get that. So
why aren't tobacco firms told to put in their tobacco cigarettes? Why aren't they told exactly 110% what chemicals are in it?
Well,
what's that say, Mike?
It's federal court has ordered Philip Morris or whatever tobacco company to make this statement that designing cigarettes to enhance the delivery of nicotine. It's about causing cancer. When you open these, it's on every pack.
Yeah, I get that. But it doesn't tell you what's in it.
No.
But
it's just the nicotine is what they're complaining about.
Exactly that. But this is a zero nicotine.
Yeah.
But this tells you exactly what's in it.
Yeah.
But how can a company? Go on, Snob.
I say it said it's got natural food flavorings, right? Yeah, natural food flavorings that generally go through your stomach system, right? Not into your lungs.
I get that, but they are also saying that smoking or vaping can cause. It actually says smoking can cause this, that, and the other. It doesn't say anything about vaping because there's no evidence to sustain that as of yet. Nothing concrete has come through. They're not allowed to say. All they can say is this product may contain nicotine. That's all it says.
Yeah.
But there's only probably about 15 ingredients total in this. That's it. In one cigarette, there's about 3,000 chemicals on its own that we can guess at, and they're the ones that are through a authentic company, not the ones that are bought on the black market.
Yeah,
again, it's a need, it's a want, and there's a greed.
Absolutely.
I mean, Marlboro years ago, weren't Marlboro found to have fiberglass filings in their filters?
Wow.
And you were actually breathing that in. Fiberglass splinters in filters were found within the Marlboros.
Yep.
That never break down. Never in a million years do they break down.
Yeah. Oh, no, once that's in, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But
they never disappear.
And that's like a carton of cigarettes here now. What was it? My wife just bought me some, and it was like $69 and something cents for a carton.
What for 200?
I think it's 200. Yeah, on a carton.
See, them
60,
Marlboros,
80 quid.
back when I was a youngster, them Marlboros over here were known as like camel shit.
Yeah.
They used to put camel poo in them cigarettes
Mm.
because that's what they smell like. They're a horrible smell, Marlboro.
Especially red ones. Not so much. Not so
Yeah,
much
them
Marlboro
red
Lights.
ones.
The red ones.
Yeah.
I smoked the red ones. Then I had to go to lights because my lungs were tore up from the reds.
Yeah, they're very strong as well.
Well, I will say since I've been on this, I will say I don't get that cough in your guts up in the morning. I don't get that tight chest. I don't get the phlegminess. I don't get short of breath. That's 100%. I'm not promoting nothing. I feel in the month and a half I've not been doing it, I feel 110% better.
Oh, I bet you do.
You know, so if I'm putting stuff in my system, which I shouldn't do, through the lung side of it, yeah, you're right, Snob. It shouldn't be put through because vegetable glycerine, propane glycerol, is all stuff we eat anyway. It's found within foods. The colouring and the extract is only stuff like you would put into making a cake. The vegetable colorings, that's all food colorings. That's all it is. It's what we eat anyway. Concentrates. There's nothing else in there. Nothing. But it's not designed to be inhaled through our respiratory system. It's designed to be eaten.
Yeah.
But how much damage does it do when you eat it anyway? Because if you eat a big bit of cake, you feel rough as buggery, don't you? If you eat a big bit of cake,
it would be no different from cutting open a fresh orange, right, and smelling that orange. What are you doing with that? You're inhaling that smell, aren't you? You're inhaling it.
Yeah.
Even if you're smelling it, you're still breathing while that smell's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that smells lovely. So you've still inhaled it, haven't you? That smell. Although you're not inhaling an orange every day.
No, definitely not. But you know, the thing is you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Don't eat too much salt. Don't have enough fish. Don't eat too much bread and this, that, and the other, and all this sort of stuff. And over the years, our food has changed dramatically. I mean, I was watching a video just the other week about food, and chickens were being processed, and I think this was actually in America, and they had these big, huge, massive syringes. They were huge, and about 20 chicken breasts were coming down this conveyor belt, and every 2 seconds, whomp, down come these big syringes, injecting stuff into his chickens. Up they went. The next 24 come in, down they come, injected in, and we're just punching like some kind of additive in there just to keep the white nice and mixed. Probably chlorine or something, or bleach or something like that, just to keep the meat white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is common. We do it over here, or water. You know,
or a steak. You know what color steak really is, don't you?
No,
it's blue.
Okay,
it's not red.
Okay.
A steak is not red. It is blue.
Oh, blue. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Before they put the dye in it.
Yeah.
Because that's like the hamburger meat. It wouldn't be that bright a red, really, in normal life, because they inject it with the red dye to make it look more good to you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we just pump so much stuff. It's like I did a simple experiment some years ago. If you get an apple off of a tree and an apple out of the supermarket, take a bite out of each. Love the apples, the same, right? Leave them out in your garden for 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. When you go back, the apple off of a tree is brown and manky, but the apple from a supermarket is still white. Why is that? Why is that?
Exactly.
They're putting something in there to keep it fresh, to prolong the deterioration of it.
Oh yeah.
It's what it is. I had a loaf of bread just the other day. I got from the local store, and it was still in date. It had one more day to go before it's going out of date, and it had mold on it. Only a few specks, but it was still in date. Why has that gone moldy?
Yeah.
Why is that gone moldy?
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, bread never went mouldy. Bread went stale.
Oh yeah.
You never saw mold on bread. It just went hard like a biscuit, and then your grandparents would take it, but add it to a bread and butter pudding to make a dessert.
That's true.
Why does bread now go mouldy? It never used to.
It's the crap they put in it.
Exactly. It's a crap they put in it to make it stay soft.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're all gonna die.
That's like they say homemade bread lasts longer than store-bought bread.
Yeah, it would do, because you're not pumping it full of chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, eventually.
We're all eating stuff you shouldn't be eating. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But it's a way of living. Again, it's a greed and a want. People want the food to last longer, stay greener. That's why Tesco's are now. I think it's Tesco's have now stopped putting use by dates on some of their vegetable products and fruit products. You don't get a use by, because people were going to the shelves and they're seeing a date 21st of June, say, and they go to the back of the shelf and it says 24th of June. So you would instantly go to the back of the shelf and pick that up. But now that the date isn't on there, as long as it looks all right, you can eat it.
What was it? When I was 17, I worked in a grocery store. We always moved everything forward, front, everything, and put everything in the back.
Yep.
That's new.
Yep. Rotation.
Yep.
Yep. And now everybody goes to the back to try and get the fresh, try and get an extra 2 days out of it. Same as the milk. Is that same as the milk? Milk goes off in minutes.
Oh yeah.
It never used to. You could leave milk if you're the milkman. He'd put the milk on your doorstep, and if you'd already gone to work, you can come back that afternoon. Your milk will be a bit creamy and a bit warm, but you can put it in the fridge, and it had no effect on it.
Mm.
You put a pint of milk out here now from a superstore, but that'll explode in an hour.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. Coronavirus.
But they refrigerate the milk. That's what does it, I think.
Hey?
I think they refrigerate the milk. I think that's what does it now. That makes it spoil faster.
I have no idea.
Refrigeration.
Proper milk has cream on the top. Yeah.
I think it's to do with the bacteria. It actually affects the bacteria with it being chilled.
Okay, that's what I thought, Scotty. Something like that.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, hopefully
Because that's like when a farmer milks a cow. Just think how long it stays in those storage tanks. Some of it's not refrigerated, or I think some of it is. It's like a chill, but it's not ice cold.
Well, at least with the dairy farm I relieve milk on, it is the bulk tanks actually chilled.
Chilled, but not like in a store, right?
So how long is that milk on that facility for, Scott, before it goes out on a tanker or before it goes out to the shop?
The milk is in the bulk tank, well, from the evening. So we're finished milking about 6 o'clock until probably about 9 o'clock, roughly about 9 o'clock in the morning, I believe.
Okay. That isn't too shabby. I know that I used to work on a mushroom farm, and some of the mushrooms would be in the chiller for nearly a week before they even get sent to supermarkets.
But then the milk goes from the bulk tank into the tanker, transported onto the on-site factory to be processed.
So what is your estimate for teat to shelf?
I don't actually know.
That would be interesting to know how long it takes to get it from a teat to on the shelf in Tesco's or wherever.
That would, wouldn't it?
It's a small independent shop, so most of it
I understand that.
Liquid.
I understand that. It'd just be interesting to see how many days it is.
It probably is about a day, being realistic. Probably around about a day.
I'm just interested.
This is really neat too, but it's similar to that. My friend that lives in Colorado worked at Coors Light Company, and this is no fake. He brought Coors Light right from there, and you know how beer gets cold and gets frozen and unthawed so many times before it gets on the shelf. He brought some straight off the line it tasted totally different than you buy it in a store
Yeah.
because it was freshly made.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I mean, if you go to a free range butcher, yeah, you're going to spend more, but you know what? It just tastes
It does.
100% different to what
You're
you're
right.
It's like they say, like a beer in a bottle, glass bottle tastes different. The same beer than in a can.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get that, but that's what they reckon.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's same as draft versus canned, isn't it? You get a draft Guinness versus a draft Guinness in a can. Tastes different.
I can't drink draft beer. It hurts my stomach. But I can drink beer out of a can.
That's only because, Mike, when you drink draft beer, you shouldn't drink it laying on your back with a tap open like that. You're supposed to stand up and put it in a glass. That's what.
That's
why that is. You know, we all live in a society that I think we're lucky that we don't live in certain parts of the world where you can. Where sanitation is not quite as good as what it should be, and some of the food and stuff.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I think we're lucky. I went to Turkey some years ago. Now I've been several times, but some of the food out there,
did you, Mick?
they're just chucking meat out on the street when it gets delivered. You know, and you're sort of thinking, is someone going to wash that off before they serve that up? You know what I mean? Literally, just a slab of meat just gets taken off of an open back lorry, thrown out onto the pavement, and Herbert picks it up, drags it up the hill into the kitchen. And I'm hoping they're going to wash that off. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you do hope.
you'd like to think so, right? But,
Orders a steak and it's got gravel in it. Ooh, great.
I got to tell you another good one. My buddy's, what was it? Yeah, my friend's wife worked at a hot dog plant, and we were dying. He was telling this story, and we were all drunk, though, but I remember it. He said, they're making these hot dogs, and you know what? The floor's real nasty in there and everything. The son missed the pot and landed on the dirty floor. You know what the guy does? Takes his shovel, scoops it up off the dirty floor, and throws it in the pot. And it's like, you know, that, yeah, it won't kill you.
well, I mean, this is one thing I've never gotten over is that you American guys, you're up on your hot dogs. You love your hot dogs. I get that. No, it's a staple in America. I get that. Okay. The little tiny vending vans that that have them Frankfurter style sausages.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know about you, Snobby, but them Frankfurter style sausages, that ain't a sausage. That ain't sausage.
Lips and arseholes.
Yeah, but that's just the bits that don't normally make it to human consumption.
Mechanically separated.
Blasted
off.
Yeah.
How did that one saying go? What is it? Lips, assholes, and other things that are in it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And like I saw a bloke, I think it might be on Man versus Food. He had a hot dog. He was like, "Oh, this is the best hot dog in the world I've ever." And I'm like, "Are you joking me? That is literally the sphincter of a rat. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference because it's just put into a big vat. It's crushed and it's mulched and it just goes out the back and it's not meat. It's not meat. It's something else. You know? But
yeah, it is the stuff they scrape up off the floor.
Yeah, it is. It's true.
Throw back in the pot.
I mean, I'm a bit of a slut when it comes to a pork and leek sausage. You know what I mean? A proper pork and leeker or venison sausage, or and the difference in flavour is second to none. But I don't get over them hot dogs. You tend to get a lot of them in the old in the fun fairs, the amusement centres around here. Or if there's a show, you get a cheap bun, which is dry as arseholes, a few onions on it, and you get this mass produced sausage that probably costs
them service stations as well. And
that's it. Yeah, probably cost them about 20 cents to actually produce that. and you pay about $2 or whatever it is for one. And no, it's not even meat.
No, it's the actual skin that's on a frankfurter. I mean, that is, you wouldn't eat it if you knew how it was made.
No.
Oh, the casing?
Yeah.
They used to
I mean,
use, what was it? Goat intestines, or what was it? Goat intestines or pig intestines to make it? Some intestines to make the outside of the sausage. I can't remember what it is.
Pigs intestines, yeah. Pigs.
That's
Yeah,
like the
piggies.
brat sausages and all them. They had the intestines.
But that's the authentic sausage meat that goes into them. The frankfurter ones, that's just plastic.
Oh yeah,
And it tastes
I
like
know
it.
that.
And a lot of flavourings and ease and colourings and whatnot in it to make that what it is, like the smoking it and all that. I can remember a good friend of my brother, when we were younger, he was probably about 12, 13 at the time. He would only ever eat them frankfurters, right? And his mum was silly enough to just do them for him. You're talking, that's all he would ever eat was them frankfurters. And you know, that young man, going back a few years now, became very, very ill. It took a while, but because there's nothing in them, you know, there's no goodness or anything, they're just pure crap. He became very ill. Ended up in hospital.
Yeah.
He was very close to passing, I tell you, but he had to change, and he did change, and we said it was down to them frankfurters.
Well, there's absolutely zero goodness in it. In fact, there's probably more goodness in a rabbit. Now, most of us know you can't live on rabbit as a meat product. You physically can't live on it. There's not enough nutrients, because a rabbit will eat its own litter, food litter, twice over. So it eats the food, it shits it out, and it'll then eat the food, eat the poo, and shit that out. Okay, that's what rabbits do. So there's absolutely zero goodness in a rabbit, and you can't survive on it. So why would you try and survive on a frankfurter? Because there's nothing in it.
But isn't it the fat milk? It don't have enough fat in it. Is that why you can't survive on it?
Yeah, exactly that. But that's something else as well. There's next to no fat in a rabbit anyway. You get a little bit, but not a great deal. It's a white meat, like a chicken.
I think that's what hurts our bodies, because we need fat in our body.
Yeah, fats and salts and what have you. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But in one of them mass-produced sausages, I wouldn't do it.
And why did I always stick mustard on them?
To try and give it some sort of flavour. Try and give you something.
Yellow.
Oh yeah.
Why is mustard yellow?
That is
mustard
actually
flour.
quite a good question, because mustard seeds aren't yellow. So
No, they're not.
Colour. I mean, you know, we have
Yeah.
the good old English mustard, you know, that we get in a jar. That's quite strong. I mean, you know, it's really, if you have a spoonful of it, you know you've had it. But that American stuff, they just squeeze out of the bottle. I mean, that's just so lame. That's nothing, that. You know.
It's being rude.
Sorry, Snobby, I like that lame stuff.
English mustard, though it's yellow, English mustard make your face go red.
Ones are different flavours, and Edward said the snobby like a sausage.
Yeah, I love a sausage, Edward.
Being rude.
The jumbo
Who's being
sausages, I like.
Edward,
Those
like
brats are pretty good though. Brats and beer. Oh, geez, I can't help myself when that happens.
What's that?
Brats and beer. Oh, those are good.
Right, well, I
Some
better get
brats,
going.
big old brats, and put them in, cook them, and then put them in some beer and warm them up. Oh, they're good.
See, the thing is, you Americans, to be fair, you do have some really good meats. Really good meat. No, you do. You know, good cuts, and your meats are big, and your ribs are massive, and your steaks are huge, and
Daddy,
you know you get lots of.
I don't know.
So yeah, you get all like your dry rub stuff and what have you, and barbecue. You know, you got some real good stuff going on. I only wish we had food very similar to over here.
But
Yeah.
you guys got some good stuff too, Mick. That's what I always say. That stuff isn't here. When I see you eating something, that's why I always want to know what you're eating,
Well,
because some of that stuff's not here.
All I would say is we generally, I think we generally have better cuts than you guys. Is what I think. We have better cuts of meat. But you guys have some serious flavors, and then you go and mass produce this hot dog thing, and I'm not up for that. I can't get that.
Yeah.
I
Some people
don't.
can't. That's the same way a lot of people can't eat bologna over here because of the same reason.
Yeah, bologna is just what's
The
on the
same
floor.
as a hot dog,
Yes,
just a different flavoring.
Yeah, we have similar stuff over here with the old processed packed ham or what have you, which is not sliced ham. It's just a block of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I've got to go. I'll get this lot ready for dinner, and I'll catch you later on.
Have a good one, Mac.
Take it easy. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye, Riley.
Bye, Riley.
Oh my god.
Oh, Riley. Oh, I missed you.
Get in the
He's
tank. Aye.
So Edward was being naughty in the chat, was he?
Uh-oh. Let's see if I
Being
can
classic
hear
Edward.
Edward.
I think it needs to be bigger than that.
What about 2? Edward. I got 2. We won't make you sing Good Chip Lollipop.
So have you enjoyed the live stream?
Yeah. I thought, why not do a live stream, you know?
Yeah, why not?
Switch it up. Do something different. See how well it goes.
But thank you, Scotty, for today. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something a bit
Very-
different.
Well, we can say Scotty popped his cherry now.
That sounds wrong.
Scotty's got his own stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had fun too, Scotty. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, isn't it?
Exactly. That is all that it's about, really, is just having a bit of fun. Actually do something, you know.
I was sitting watching YouTube anyway, so might as well be on it if I'm going to watch it.
Well, yeah.
Give a few pokes and stabs and have a good time.
Indeed.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity now for a little while to actually go live from the phone. I've still not done it yet. I'm waiting for the right situation, I think, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is said that, like, it drains your phone quicker with going live on your phone.
Oh, I got mine plugged in now to a turbocharge, and it's only at 51%. And look how long I've been on here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not charging very fast.
Exactly.
It does drain the old battery being live.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Ali. Hello, Ali.
Ali's back. Hi, Ali.
Ollie's back. Hi, Ollie. Hold on, I'll be back.
Okie dokes.
Gotta go potty. Is anybody's hands clean?
What's that avatar he's got there?
Food.
Food. Yeah, I'm hungry. Very hungry, actually.
Yeah, I had nachos for lunch. Cheese nachos
Yeah.
with sour cream
Yeah.
and tomato salsa. Well,
Yeah, I've only had 3 crumpets this morning and a few biscuits.
There's 2 spare. There's
But
another one.
Dusty's just bringing me out a nicely fresh cooked sausage.
There's another one.
Do I wait for Dirt Rider to come back,
Pepper and pork.
or do I just eat it right now? Oh, it's a little bit hot.
My local butchers does some really good ones. They're like almost like they're magic, because like they're like good, decent size when you buy them, and then they just expand in the oven. It's just like,
That's probably the cereal they put in them.
No, even the gluten-free ones they expand.
What, the meat?
Yeah.
Does the skin split?
No. No, they're award-winning sausages, to be fair. So
Like some butchers, I don't actually know a butcher that's been in the butchery game, well, years. And that proper skin that they put on is obviously the guts, that all the stuff's been squeezed out the guts. It comes in a bucket. It comes in a bucket of like brine water, like a 20-litre bucket. And there's so many meters of it in one bucket. And it's supposed to stay soaked in the water for a long period of time. If you got, I remember that. It's like a load of used Durex in a bucket, but really long ones, like really long. This is lovely. This is. Oh, look, don't write it. This is a proper sausage.
Damn.
A proper one.
Is that a bratwurst?
Oh, I haven't a clue what it is. It's very nice, though.
More
It's hot
likely
as well.
just a butcher's sausage.
Have you ever had one of them Italian sausage like that, Snobby?
We have is it chorizo? Like,
Yeah, something like that.
Spicy sausage.
yeah, we have that. We have that.
Because my wife, we call it Italian sausage over here, and it's spicy, and oh man, it's good.
Yeah. It's
It's
either
almost
like
like
chorizo or salami.
Yeah, it's like pepperoni as well, only about that big.
Oh yeah.
Pepperoni's a type of salami, I believe.
Yeah.
Quite wrong now.
What's that? What is that? Chorizo? Is that how they say it? Chorizo or something like that?
That's probably how
Chorizo.
I say it in Spain, to be fair.
Because my buddy gave me some, and he's Spanish. Man, that was good. And then I started. Now I eat it like madman. Now, whenever I can find it.
Yeah. Chicken chorizo is quite good.
And he gets these real thin cutlets too, and he gets them cut really thin, and he just throws them on the grill like real quick and flips them over. Oh my God, it's good too. I forgot what he called it.
We've got some here actually. It's one long one, but it's been bent round.
Yeah, they do.
They bend it round. This is a chorizo sausage. Oh,
It's actually said that you're meant to hang them up, and it preserves the flavorings.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it's actually bent here.
Yeah.
It's like one long sausage, but it's been bent. Bit like Edward bent.
Yeah, I got some chorizo once. I can't remember what it was now. What was it? Can't remember what it was. It was wild boar.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was quite nice. They had a wild boar one, and they had I think it was a Scottish venison, I believe.
And I've tried an ostrich burger. You want to talk about good? It is good. I didn't think it would, but an ostrich burger, that is good.
Sounds different.
But it don't have much fat in it.
I think ostriches are quite skinny in general anyway. I think it's mostly feather. I don't think there's much on an ostrich. Not sure. Not sure about that one.
It didn't taste like chicken, I'll tell you that. Because everybody always says, it tastes like chicken. No, it didn't. It was good. And I'll tell you something funny. I can't eat chicken on the bone anymore because when I was a little kid, we used to butcher our own chickens.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't anymore because I used to have to set on the tub after my dad would grab a hold of them and go and throw them in the tub. After that, I don't eat chicken on the bone no more.
Yeah, I went for a phase of not liking chicken on the bone because it was KFC actually. It was a KFC and there was like the rib cage piece. Well, that's what it was, and it freaked me out like something rotten. I was like, ugh. I went off chicken bones for a while.
Because I can eat other stuff off bones, just not chickens. Not anymore.
Well, they probably reckon that like legs and wings are better than the breast because they taste better. The chicken tastes better, or it's got more of a taste to it, and it's not been like injected. It's not been injected with water.
I worked in a chicken coop, and they called it picking eggs. And you want to talk about nasty? Chickens are nasty.
Oh yeah,
because sometimes they put 2 or 3 in the cage. And then you're going down picking eggs. And when you put 2 in, the strongest is going to win eventually. And the other one's just getting smashed through the cage as it dies. And then after all of this, because it smells like ammonia in there from trying to keep the disease down. And it smells real strong. But after every day when you went in to pick eggs, your nose finally get used to ammonia smell. And then after you're done with the chickens, when they stop laying, they clear out a building, and those chickens would go to the Campbell Soup Company, and that's what you're eating at Campbell Soup out of these hatcheries. And they're nasty. And I won't eat chicken noodle soup anymore out of a store-bought can.
Don't blame you.
We probably wouldn't eat half the food we eat today if we saw how it was processed.
That's true, Snobby.
Oh,
that is true, yeah.
They say that we actually eat with our eyes and not our mouth.
That is. I heard that too.
You know, when you look at something, go, oh, I'm not eating that just because you don't like the look of it, but it might be something that you really like.
When you think about it, a lot of the time it is a case of you just kind of eat the food, not really think about the flavor.
Isn't that called glut or something like that when you do that?
Something like that, yeah. Sometimes it is nice to just kind of think. Not like the processed foods. You don't want to overthink that, definitely.
Yeah.
But the more fresh food, it's nice to kind of, in a way, think about what it is and, get the tastes, I guess. It's like I eat a lot of pasta with pestos, and like there's this one particular pesto that, funny enough, I actually get it from the fuel station, and it's got like different herbs, and it's a green pesto. It's got herbs and all sorts in it, and it's good. It's good pesto.
I can't handle spaghetti stuff anymore because when I was a kid, we didn't have a lot of money when I was young, and we'd have spaghetti mania week.
Oh yeah,
and had different types of spaghetti every day for 7 days. I don't eat spaghetti anymore. I've had too much of it.
Yeah, green pesto and red pesto. They're my 2 favorites.
But if you ate it every day, Scotty, you'd get sick of it, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm going through a lot of pasta as it is at the moment. It's just like.
But you can only make it so many ways, right?
Exactly. It is pretty much made the exact same way every single time. But it's different pasta, so.
Yeah, they do have different flavors. Do you eat you don't eat the whole grain one, do you?
No, it's gluten-free ones which I have. I have corn flour.
Corn flour? Okay.
Most of the time it's corn flour. Although I've had pea flour as well.
Is that any good?
Yeah, it's not much difference really, except it tends to be a bit more starchy.
Oh, is it?
Get what I mean? So, like, you get a bit loopy water as such. So, yeah, that's not fun.
Right, guys, I'm going to tap out now, and I'll catch you on another live stream.
Have a good one, Tom.
Yeah.
Sid Dirt Rider, everyone in chat, and Scotty Spaniel. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully.
Have a good one, Snobby.
I'll see you on the chat.
You probably won't be going for much longer anyway. I think 3 hours is reasonable length, really.
Well, Scotty, thank you again very much for keeping me entertained. That's not very hard, is it? I'm joking. But thank you, though. This is great. And I'm glad you finally got your StreamYard going. You fought half the battle, haven't you?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's the fun of having like several other YouTube channels that don't get uploaded to. I can kind of put it as a private stream on there without faffing around with my actual channel. So,
but always remember, Scotty, have fun.
Exactly.
And everybody else on here, always remember, if you make it a job, you're going to hate it.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people hate their jobs.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I'm sure quite a few people in retail in particular aren't enjoying their jobs at the moment.
That's true. A lot of people.
That's often.
A lot of people are.
Mm.
Because a lot of people are missing their paychecks too, and they're not liking it.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, the shops, you know, the hours drop down really because they have to reduce the hours that the shops are open. So, like, one of my local shops is usually open till 10, closes at 8. My other local shop, usually open till 11, closes at 8. The other biggish shop, the hours aren't changed at all because they're closed at 8 anyway, before all this going on. But, you know, it's got to a point where we've got security on the doors of the shops, which is just, that's baffling to think about because it's a little town.
Well, it's not right, is it, Scotty?
No, it's just weird.
How do I want to say it? It's not ethnical. Is that how I say it?
Yeah,
it's not right.
It's definitely not. It's, you know, it kind of, in a way, I imagine it probably puts a lot of people off going to the shops because there's, you know, people dressed in black uniforms with radios and all that. And, you know, that's...
Or should I call it intimidating? Would that be a better word?
More intimidating than anything. It's just like really off-putting, really. You just got people stood on the door, not exactly looking cheerful, but why would they be cheerful?
Yeah, that's true.
And, you know, it just kind of throws the whole system off because you have to actually walk. One of the shops, it's within my path of going to town, and I'm so used to just walking along the pavement in front of the doors and that way, but I have to go looping around the car park just to go to a different shop.
But it's not. It's. Is this going to be the new normal, you think?
No, it's all down to the social distancing that I've implemented this.
Yeah, but if they start liking it, do you think it'll stay normal?
If they do that, they'd have to physically block off a footpath.
Yeah.
Which isn't, you know, economical, and you can't really do that because it's not safe, because it means that you have to walk through a car park instead of along the pavement.
Yeah.
It's like, no. But yeah, it's most of the time you just got people lapping around car parks and yeah, exactly, Edward. It does put people off shopping, you know, because I've actually seen it. Well, when they started implementing these new rules that both shops now have with the security as well, you had people lapping around the car parks of one shop kind of thing, and the other one they're like halfway around the building. It looked a lot worse than it actually was, but it's because of the distance.
Yeah.
Over the last week or so, I'd say there's rarely been queues to the shops at all.
Mhm.
By AJP, it is just really weird just to see the damage that it's actually doing on the businesses, really. I mean, I had two local, well, yeah, they are cafes. Two local cafes that opened, start of last month. They open, well, one of them was open about 3 weeks or so, I'd say. The other one was open week and a half, 2 weeks, I think. And
Are they allowed to do carry out, Scotty, there? Are they allowed to do carry out food there?
Some of the places they did start doing takeaway. They did start doing some takeaway, but there's very, very few that are now open at all. Out of
is it like the big chains, or they're the only ones that are open?
Pretty much, yeah. We have got the takeaways that are still open.
Yeah.
Well, some of them are anyway. I'm not sure about. Well, I know one's stopped opening on Tuesdays now until this is all blown over. None of the Chinese are open, as far as I'm aware.
That didn't sound like it was going slow. That sounded like it was going mighty fast.
Mm-hmm. This is exactly what I mean. There is complete and utter idiots. I'm just like, yeah.
You know what you need? You need a flag out there, a yellow caution flag, like they throw in races. Stick it out your window and wave it. It's caution.
That does not sound like essential traveling to me, to be fair. That sounds like they're having too much fun.
Scotty's racetrack.
I'd much rather just throw a board with nails across the road. That'll slow them down. But yeah.
Or put a speed bump out there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, just up the road from me, well, literally, I've got a corner on the side of me here. And if they don't take that corner, they end up down a dip.
It's like shocking, is it, when they hit it?
Years and years ago, it used to be a lake. But when they built this estate, because it used to be literally farmers' fields and a lane, to prevent flooding, they kind of put a massive drain in and everything. It's really overgrown, but it's not exactly as shallow as of things. So if they don't have good brakes or they don't slow down, they go straight down that dip. And I would laugh if that happened. I would laugh.
Oh, that is fun.
I think it would definitely make social media a bit entertaining for one day.
Oh, yeah. Set out there. Do like I do. I take buckets of water and I dump out on the road, and I get these young guys to tear their cars up and spinning out and everything. I always get them to burn them off and everything. I go, burn them off! And I dump water on the road to hope one of these times one of them just goes clunk and tears up right in front of it, and then I will die laughing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're doing building work down the road from me, and it's just a nightmare to just think of it, because they're planning on building tons and tons of houses. The planning permission was released, well, given about 3-4 years ago now. Yeah, probably about 4 years ago. And now there's concerns about phase 3 of this build. That doesn't make much sense. Like the whole planning, there was meant to be accessible housing. So far, there's not been a single bit of accessible housing built.
Well, that's the same way, not too far from me. They're going to build these rich people housing addition, and all the houses are going to start like in the $250,000 range.
Yeah.
In this little podunk town I live in, nobody's got that much money.
Exactly. It's like they're constantly building these new houses, yet there's tons of empty houses as it is because people can't afford those. So why would they think that people would afford these new houses that they're building? And it's
That's
like,
true.
okay, yeah, all well and good, you're building these new houses, but you're not thinking about the infrastructure with it.
That's true.
You're not thinking of doctors, you're not thinking of hospitals, although there wouldn't be a big hospital in my town anyway, it's not big enough. You're not thinking of schools, you're not thinking of any of this. This new build, they've decided to build a primary school. Yeah, that's well and good. What about when they go up?
You know what it's for, Scotty? When they build these, we call them here like an annex for the town. The town will get more tax revenue from all these. And that's the only reason why they build them. But if nobody's in them, how are they going to get tax revenue off of them? It's because the guys that build them have to pay the taxes on them.
Exactly.
And it's all about money.
Exactly. All right, Mum.
How's it do? How you going?
Yeah, going all right.
Hi, Scotty's mom.
Hi.
There's a hand.
How are you doing?
He said, how are you?
So.
So.
Good.
Yep. Get off my parcel.
I don't want to open it. Because I'm nosy.
You know what it is.
Okay, but I'm going to play with it. Mine hasn't turned up, so there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll go out more regular than you.
You
Who
can
picked for Scotty?
I don't care.
Scott's going to look hey, Wally.
Scotty, who picks on more each other? You. You.
Instead of getting a face mask because I couldn't get any, I got a respirator. I don't care.
Who picks on more, Scotty? You or your mom? Who picks more?
Probably me.
Probably me.
Okay. It goes out more because I've got problems with my health, so I've got to stay in.
That's in.
I'd hide from Scotty if I was you.
I do.
That's going to need airing because that stinks. I ain't putting that on my face.
Doesn't smell like that stinky rubber, does it?
Yeah.
I hate that smell.
Oh, God.
Thing is, it comes with goggles and all. Yeah, it's going to need airing. That was a fat load of good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Right,
play
okay.
around with that later. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, dear.
You look like, let me think. Daggone it. There was a comic book that had a guy with had goggles on. What was that comic book? Oh, geez, I'm thinking of it. You look just like him. Daggone it. That's what hit me. I said, Scotty looks like in that comic book. Daggone it. Who wore the goggles? Daggone it. Now I have to think about this. Watch, I'll remember when I'm off here. And then I'll have to tell you later and you'll die laughing.
Probably, yeah. It's meant to go around there. I'll figure it out later.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it to it. I only
Yeah.
got coffee.
It stinks.
Oh,
You know what you should do, Scotty? Put the mask on and the goggles on when your mom's asleep and go in there and go, Mom, what are you doing?
I don't think Mum likes that idea.
you do it. You're out.
I've got evidence you said that now.
You're going to be sleeping in the shed with the spiders.
Don't worry, I pick on my mom too, Scotty.
I will lock you out.
Rude.
Have fun.
We'll try. Yeah, I couldn't actually find a medical face mask anywhere at a reasonable price. I was like, I'll just get a respirator. Come and use afterwards as well.
My wife brought me one from her work. It's one of them paper ones that you
Oh,
put
right.
around your ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't hardly get them nowhere.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, the amount that they were charging was like, I might as well get a respirator because one is reusable and two, they come in use afterwards
Yeah.
and everything. So
But you can use that for painting and everything, right?
exactly, that's the
Yeah.
idea.
There you go.
Exactly, that's the idea.
Instead of whatever you're painting, you won't have a green nose hairs hanging out. Like if you're painting
Exactly.
black, then you blow your nose, you blow black out. If you paint green, you blow green out.
Also,
Don't worry
it's
about
from
that.
the dog's butt. It's got a lethal butt. Dog's always letting one rip. It's like, eh. So, yeah.
Well,
What's occurring now?
Scotty, I'm gonna have to get off here where I can
Yeah.
get cleaned up because it's 12:22 here right now. So
Yeah.
I got to quit being a bum and get cleaned up.
Yeah.
But thank you again, though, Scotty.
That's
We had
all right.
fun. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Have a good one, bud.
Will do.
Bye, everyone.
Radio. Well, I think we got to a point where it's long enough. I'm actually getting a bit hungry, so I'm going to go get some food. So I shall see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along. Bye, everyone.